Oh, boy, it was on. Oh, it is on. I don't know what this thing's talking about then. Yes, Ram. Bro, what's good, my boy? I don't know what's going on with the internet today. Like, fam, I was just on my phone, yeah, and I'm just seeing everyone's beefing everyone. So I thought I had to come in and see what's up. Cause yo, why all of a sudden, why are we talking about ZZ Mills? Like, why are we talking about ZZ Mills right now? Bro, I thought we left ZZ Mills in that Ross video. Like, why is everyone beefing ZZ Mills right now? So I came to because Bouncer has dropped a video on her. So I came to see Wagwan because brother, yo, this looks deep. They ain't internet ready. Haki. Let me not butcher it. What you tell me though? I hope you do your push-ups. Ah shit, bro. I'm in so much pain. It's ridiculous, man. Tomorrow though, tomorrow, yeah. Do you know what we're doing? There's a guy. Oh, what's that there? There's a guy. I don't know if you've seen him, yeah. There's a guy that does like anime concerts and stuff like that outside. He's coming to Brum tomorrow. So we will be there. We I'm going. Yeah, might as well. Just have to get out of the house. I'm going. Oh, so then, come. I see you then. I see you. Cause it's tomorrow, isn't it? So I thought, might as well. Might as well. Headphones. You working? Headphone not. Headphone not working. What time? It's at 7. He said he's doing it at 7. Shy. See, I can't even bend. Yo, I can't even bend my hand. Yo. Okay, I was about to say. Finally, there we go. Look at here, Jack. Shit though. What's playing? Yo, Milo, what's good, my boy? What's playing in the back? Something's playing. Oh, nothing's playing. Never mind. Yeah, fuck that. I was thinking of coming, bro. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Not for that. Not for that, bro. It's just, I just heard, like, he's in town. I'm thinking, why not? You feel me? Let me know. Now I'm coming. I'm literally coming. Good, how are you? I'm calm. I'm just in pain. I'm in so much pain right now. Oh my days. So much pain. You might not understand. I can't even sleep properly anymore. I literally can't sleep anymore. I can't sleep thingy. I can't sleep properly anymore. The push-ups ain't that bad. Nah, bro. You don't weigh 85 kg. You don't weigh 85 kg. I'm heavy, bro. I'm so heavy. Jesus Christ. So, bro, you don't understand. Yeah, I was 65. Exactly. You gotta chat to me. Guys are flying through it. I actually weigh a lot. I never did deep how heavy I was. Let's see. How am I? So, with my multi-streaming things working, I should be live on Thingy right now. Things working. I should be live on Thingy right now. Things working. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so live on YouTube as well. Okay, fair enough. That's patterned. Calm. All right. Because I spent time doing that as well. Because that shit took me way too long to do. Way too long. But without further ado, what? No, Thingy, I had to start a new account. I had to start a new account, innit? I can't go live on that one yet. I can't go live on that one yet. Alexis, hey. Nah, Ram, I've been telling you, you're a trendsetter, bro. You're literally a trendsetter. I've literally been telling you. But let's see, where is this video? How am I? I'm good. How are you? Is it? Because, bro, this guy, he's just on my For You page, bears. He's just on my For You page and he's targeting everybody. I'm talking, he went for bro, I didn't even know the owners of Shadeborough were black. I didn't even know they were black. He's going for them. He's going for ZZ Mills. I'm thinking, who is this guy going to beef? Anime guy's going to be at 4. Okay, that's even better. That's even better. Even better. Brother. So, are we? I say, because I'm not even up to date on neither. So I say we watch both. So we're going to watch the Shadeborough one and the ZZ Mills one. Because this is peak. Bro, a man's changing the internet, bro. It's actually mad. Someone said that after Bouncer made this video, Shadeborough started being nice, started actually posting like black positivity and that. I didn't even know they were owned by black people. I didn't even know he was talking about black people. He's in a mansion in the desert. Nobody can validate him. True. Innit? He's been doing this thing. That's what I'm trying to be like by like 25. He's been doing his thing. But first, let's just get straight to it. So the Shea Borough responds after being exposed. Oh, there's there a video before that or not? Oh, there we go. Wait, where's the first? Bro, look at it. I'm even missing parts. I'm even missing parts. Chai. Let's see. Because I didn't even understand what was going on. I just know that this guy's beefing everybody. But cool, this is the Shade Borough beef.
Ache. Yes, my people. Hopefully now this mic and everything is working. Listen, right now, you know, Ache, they're onto me, Ache. Their spiritual attacks is crazy, Ache. Like, listen, the mic keeps on all of a sudden rubbing out. Hopefully everyone can hear me from now.
We can hear you
and
fine.
Even my screen, bro. One screen popped down last week. Alhamdulillah, I had the screen ready. This screen popped down just now. I had another screen ready. It's like I have to just re-up on the screen.
Yeah,
I
hope I can make it
these spiritual attacks, just, you know. But anyway, look, Shea Borough, the lady has come out and spoken. This is why it's mad, yeah. Never in a million years that
this
we
guy, this is you don't know Bouncer. You don't know Bouncer. Bouncer used to make music. I don't know if he still makes music now.
We would see a member that from the Shea Borough that obviously left or that got fired for being too positive or trying to bring positivity to the culture, to the page. She's spoken out, so I'm about to play her video. Anyone that don't know, I put this
Bouncer's always on
under my YouTube
page.
So this is what she wrote, and she said, I don't usually comment on these videos, but I'm so glad you did this. I used to work for these two and they let me go because I was too positive. I tried to change the narrative and celebrate black culture.
So are you trying to tell me there's a preview? Okay, wait. I need to go to the very start. I need to go to the very, very start. I need to go for the very, very start because what the hell is going on? Is this it? This is it. This is the very, very start.
One thing we can agree on one thing, that everyone wants to actually know what the owners of Shade Borough looks like. One thing that we can agree. Remember, guys,
this is
see
so
when
dark.
People know what you look like, bro, you can't do certain things, and the Shade Borough has, for years upon years, ruined lives. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy because I'm going to save it to tomorrow at 12 p.m. Tomorrow, and this is what it is. One thing that we can agree on, guys, yeah, is that page there is a evil, toxic page. Like, yeah, we got toxic to us, so we're going to follow it. We want to know what the latest news is. We want to see the updates, but that page there, what that page has done against men and women, black men, black women, against what that page has done when it comes to pushing narratives. And I've proved to you this week, and if you haven't seen it, go look at a couple of videos that I've been posting and showing you about the ring and that there needs to be a reset. And there needs to be a reset of how we do this. And I remember what I said to you. Remember, the Shea Borough thought it was okay. Will thought it was okay to go to the GRM Gala. Understand the ring. Understand, he thought it was okay to go to GRM Gala, but forgot over the years all the crazy things that they've done. And Will and Helena, I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't think you're taking this serious. I don't think you're taking me serious. And trust me, you see the campaign from now on forever is to expose the Shea Borough. And you see when I expose your pictures, and this is what I'll call on. One thing that I'm going to call on for the whole of the Clippers. But even if you're not a Clipper, please make multiple TikTok accounts. Make multiple TikTok accounts and spread the word so you can see who owns the Shea Borough. Like name and shame, public information. So you see when they're getting ready to be like, oh yeah, we need to report, it's in the public. You can't report it. You can't report it. Right now they're scrambling. You get me? Oh shit, I need to take this down. Look at this. It's all screen recorded, buddy. It's all together. I've got everything. And we're even gonna go. We're gonna get into even.
Imagine how many years has Shade Borough been on? How the fuck did this guy manage to get their pictures? You don't know what they look like. It's all over the internet.
Comes to monetization, and we're gonna get into that side of things. I've got everything. But look, I'm gonna tell you about these narratives. I'm gonna tell you about the evil that they've done, and I'm gonna tell you that how I felt. And I told you how I felt. I told you, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I told you that the attack that they done and they got me out of it, and it was part of the ring. Amazon plus store fours. There was multiple other blog pages. And look, it's funny. Look, it's so funny. Look at the blog pages now. Look, no blog pages is posting exposing Shea Borough, you know. No, remember, there's an agenda here. Most of the blog pages follow that agenda. Everyone's friends. I spoke to a blog page and I spoke to one of the blog pages because he saw what was happening. He's like, the Shea Boroughs are my guys, man. And see, for me, like I'm going to say, the Shea Borough is needed in our culture. We don't need to be posting the crazy divides within black culture. Remember, like, you see that page, yeah? That page is the most toxic page that makes us separate. But guess what? They're always posting the ZZ Millses. ZZ Mills is their number one narrative page. ZZ Mills will say what she's saying. Boom, the Shea Borough will use that platform to push that narrative. Now, all of a sudden, and I'm going to tell ZZ Mills, I'm going to tell Lin May, you look, don't come for me because I will only tell the truth. I will tell the truth. Remember, I know a lot of industry secrets, bro. You get me? So when man's messaging me, I will only tell the truth. You get me? That's it. People, I will only tell the truth. That's the thing. You see the reset is going to be, you see people like Shea Borough, and you see people like GRM, or you see people like Mixtape Manners or Link Up TV, bro. It has to be a level of impartial. And if you're not going to fall in line and you think you're bigger than the program, because this is what you lot think, you're bigger than the program, then you lot will get taken down one by one, just like these other music platforms. You don't want your 300, 400 pound upload fee? We're going to stop that. We're going to push that. We're going to stop that. We're going to teach the people them how to do digital marketing and get more views and more streams. So if they know how to do digital marketing to get more views and more streams, that means they're going to stop paying for uploads. And that means that you lot are now going to start giving free uploads and start developing actual artists. I'm going to do everything in my power. Like I said, I'm not going to just speak. I'm going to lead with action, what I have been doing. But anyway, look at this. And I've been saying for a couple of weeks, I'm very concerned of Young Fiddy's mental health. Now, whatever opinions that we've got on Young Fiddy, just to say he's been accused. Hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused. And just to say, at first, what we heard of the charge was so crazy. Now, a year later, he's allowed to fly. So he's gone from being a category A security mad crime to, oh yeah, we can now let you fly home to spend time with your family and come back. Pay attention to these things. Pay attention to these things. Do you know what this means with the case? It means that the case is weaker and weaker and it's getting weaker. And the judge is looking at it and being like, this is not what the police came up with. But look at this. I'm telling you, this guy, he's not like fully himself. Let's just put it that way. And I've said it from earlier. These evil people will put, Young Fiddy announces he's back eating pork. I was asleep for years.
Hey, I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork.
I'll be honest with you.
Nah, I can't lie.
You lot in the comments might laugh at that.
I actually hope like everything's false with that guy, bro. I actually hope everything's false with him.
I know, yeah.
Big man thing.
I'm telling you, yeah, this person is not himself. But you see what these pages do. They push to get to this level. They get to this level and they make a joke out of it and they monetize from it, or they push, they get people in the comments. You get me? And not everyone's gonna know when someone's having a mental breakdown, or not everyone's gonna know that, oh, you know what? What I know of that person, Philly's Philly, and yeah, but that's not him. Deep down, I know that's not him. But people just think, you know what, Bouncer, you're mad. You get me? You're mad. You get me? And then obviously, here's man's thing, guys, yeah? Remember, if you're gonna speak on something, speak on something, whatever. People will have opinions. Any little thing of what's going on with Young Fiddy, they're gonna post. They're gonna say these things.
Men should behave themselves. Yeah.
Free Young Fiddy, but I'm not gonna lie. My man moves a bit mad already. Like you can see how he moves in it. So when there's no cameras and he's lit, he's drunk, I could imagine him doing something. But I'm saying free him because that's just what I'm thinking, bro.
And this is what I mean about mad narratives, bro. Like they have a freedom of speech. They say what they want. But man said, oh, free Young Fiddy. When he's lit and he's drunk, I can imagine him doing something. What are you even talking about, bro? You know what I mean? What are you even talking about? The Shea Borough put that bit of the clip there and posted it. But why ain't the Shea Borough posting other things? Oh yeah, boom, or that. They're not posting anything else. They're just posting that same narrative to go with the agenda. You get it? And this is why, and there's multiple videos, multiple things that we've seen online. But this is why these people are evil. And I haven't gone in on this video because I'm just doing this video for it to get some more thousands of views and just know at 12 p.m., I call on everyone in the community. When you see that video dropped tomorrow, share it. Share it to everyone in your group chat, put it on your stories, share that video. Share it. I need my culture to share it. And that's one thing I'm going to ask you lot to come and to support me on. Like afterwards, you can go back to not liking me, and the people that support me, you can support me, but please share it. And see from this day onwards, what I realized, and it's like, bro, man was going, me and Clue was attacking each other. Me and this person attacking each other. But really, man really means to attack and take down.
You're never paying attention to the message,
not
are you?
in a violent way. I mean, like, man needs to, like, online, expose the people that run the industry in a mad narrative way. GRM, they're one of them. They're at the head, you get me? Shea Borough, they're head to head. And like I said, I would still tell the story. when man was at GRM Gala, and I'm gonna tell you as well, when I was at GRM Gala, I'm holding back on so much things so I can go into more. But when we was at GRM Gala, we all thought he can just walk through and no one knew who he was. You get me? And I had to just let the man them know, like, yo, bro, my man owns the Shea Bar, you know? And he felt so horrible with himself. Like, what are we doing? What's wrong? What are we doing? What's wrong? And why was so much people pressuring him? Like, over the years. Do you know how much lives they've ruined? They ruined my life at a time. Like, I remember even speaking to my mum. I was like, you remember that time? Do you remember that narrative? That was a cyber attack from the industry, bro. That was like all like, bam, 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 bam. Like, it was so crazy. And I didn't even have a platform to even address it like that, to even silence myself, and to even address it and whatnot. I went into Clubhouse. Then I still had flipping that sideman clown. Like, oh, do you think? Get me? And ZZ Mills was a part of that. And I always said to myself, nah, man, ZZ Mills was actually trying to be fair in that interview. She was trying to be fair, man. It's calm. It's fine. I was saying it to my family, it's calm. My family was like, nah, get me? So yeah, man. Time to reset, man. Time for reset. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that every single black person from UK culture know what the Shea Borough looks like, because it's public information. They can love what they want. It's public information. And you know me, I've got bliss for days. Get me? So the first load is not even going to go in, but I'm going to make everyone look like, show you. Everyone. You think, Shea Borough, you actually think, yeah, that it's been 24 hours. Okay, what? You think I'm joking? Bro, listen, watch this, man. For the people, man. For change, for reset. There's going to be a reset in the industry, and I'm going to call out any injustice, anyone that I see doing any funny business, I'm calling you out, bro. But make sure you play the game to the best of our ability for our kids and our kids' kids, so they can grow up and they can develop. But just have it right. Knife crime's gone down, you get me? So actually, we're actually starting to do very well. So yeah, man, it's time to take down these flipping industry rings, man. Anyway, 12 p.m. tomorrow, man. I promise you.
Okay, I think that's most of this video. All right, so where's the next one? So where's the next one? Why is that showing me the video I just watched? There we go.
Achi, listen, I'm going to tell you, look, guys, this is a bit emotional to me because I speak openly and tell you, look, I was in a dark place. And I spent 10 years of my life in prison. People that don't know, and you're new and you don't know who I am, I'm just letting you know, I've been from the roads, I've changed my life, I've been in gangs, and all I've done since coming out of jail is tried my best there is to make my mum proud and set a good example. And all I've done has been just getting teared down by our culture, by our community, and it's based on fake narratives and things that are not true. But at the same time, when people got things in their head, it's like, bro, I don't like bouncers. So I'm just giving you a journey and explaining to you why I am so fearless and I'm so detached and I don't care what anyone has to say. If you want to come for me, no problem. But I'm doing this for the people. It's time for a reset. And in this video, you're about to see the Shea Borough's faces, because I feel like over the years, they've ruined so many people's lives, yeah? And there's so much public, all of this is public knowledge, by the way, guys. So I know people are looking at angles that man's going to be sending crazy defamation of characters or whatnot. I'm not. This video is going to stay up, by all means. And make sure, internet ready. William, internet ready. Helena, internet ready. Make sure you're internet ready for this, because I know that your family and friends, yeah, don't know that you're behind this page. I know that. So you are about to get exposed to the highest degree. You get me? You know, and it's always, I got your file, but it's always just holding back some bits. So over the next couple months and the next couple years, what you've done to me the past years, I'm going to do to you, so you can feel the trauma and the mental, what man's going through. Listen, I spent 10 years of my life to come out of prison. Normal, yeah? It's very hard, yeah? And to adjust to normal society.
I've just been seeing this all over my For You page, so I thought, I've seen this. So far, I don't even know. All I know is he's tried to expose ZZ Mills and Shade Borough. So now this is part 2 of him exposing Shade Borough. We haven't even touched the ZZ Mills part yet. We haven't even touched that part yet. But so I'm seeing on my For You page everywhere, bro. I've made 3 accounts. Which Jones is this? Which other Jones do you know? I've been on like 3 TikTok accounts, and it just keeps coming up on my For You page every time. So I'm thinking, yo, it has to be deep. So I thought I might as well catch up on the beef. I have time.
And how online banking is, or what is, like loads of things. Yeah, I'm telling you. And anyone that's got a family member that has spent so long in prison, you will understand that we come out a bit slow, or we come out a bit like we're not confident within ourselves. Men don't like to speak, and you'll see a lot of our brothers, or you'll see a lot of people end up just having mental health and end up committing suicide and whatnot. But anyway, I'm just gonna give you a backstory. You get me? I'm just gonna give you a backstory quickly. Look, Shea Borough has ruined many lives. They have posted, yeah, my personal details. They've posted my child and my child's mum on their page, just as some mad hating attack. They blurred out my son's picture, but they then showed my child's mum's face and their internet and her Instagram, and everyone went over there. Now that there was crazy for me, but I'm just gonna kind of just show you. Look, in my head, I was like, anyone that does me dirty, I harbor feelings. And I want you to understand, everyone that does me dirty, I will never forget about it. I will always harbor feelings. I don't wish bad on no one, but I will harbor feelings in the sense of, why did that person do me wrong? I came out, all I wanted to do is work, progress, set a good example, and that's what I did. But our community, our culture just tore me down. I got it the worst. When I say I got it the worst, but I had to keep on going and block out the noise. I got it the worst on the streets. And then when I made that transition as a street person in the corporate world and on the internet, I had to understand these things. You get me? So when you're not media trained, or you're not, sometimes you make mistakes, or you say mad things out, and then all of a sudden, people just paint a narrative. And this is what UK gossip, you're so lucky you're rubbed out. You're so lucky you are rubbed out, you evil people. If you lot was there, your files are so easy to get, UK gossip. But God's got something for you. But God's got something for these lot. And they flip the screen.
Shy.
Now, please, if you're watching this as well, get me, this is so important, yeah, that this video, video literally gets shared to everyone. Everyone shares this video. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube, and I want you to like this video, because it helps with engagement for the video getting bigger and bigger. Please, like, if you're watching this and you stand for taking these people down, or showing awareness, yeah, that this is the page that has made black men, black women go to war against each other. And understand this, they go to war in the comments, bro, with narratives. And I'm going to teach you about narratives, just what I've taught you the last couple of days, how these industry rings, the GRMs, the Shea Boroughs, and all these other industry rings paint narratives. And I'm going to break down how capital gets paid and why people don't post freely and blog pages don't post freely, because their money will stop. I'm going to break that down. But anyway, just let you know how I kind of found out who Will and Helena was. We had an event, and this was the event. I was boxing Arms Corleone, and as you can see, Shea Bar was here. There was a sponsor, and the reason why there was a sponsor, they was building up their page, and at the time they probably had 400k followers. You get me? And they wanted to become a sponsor, and I thought, right, it's a no-brainer. If I can get the page, the boxing fight, the influencer boxing fight promoted on that page, there's more support. By the way, Link Up TV, Wicked and GRM, they're not really going to support, man. They're not supporting like that. The only ones that was really supporting was I'm Just Bait and Young Kings. You get me? They were supporting. But them ones weren't really supporting. Obviously, I get it. But anyway, I'll flip my screen, get into this. This was the initial design for it to go on the canvas. But what I took it off because they lost their page. You get me? Shea Bar done something, they lost their page. And obviously, I just put Play Dirty on there. As you can see, Play Dirty on there. But in order to do so, what did I need to do? I had a meeting with them. We had a Zoom call. So I knew who Will and Helena looked like anyway. So I already knew what they looked like. So I'm just letting you know. But this is after they've done this to my family and put my family information up. And everyone at that time is scared. Remember, one thing we have in common, my people, and this is why it's so important that you share this video. We have in common that we all hate the Shea Bar. Every single person, every single one of us hate the Shea Bar. But we got an element of, we're a bit toxic because we like to see the drama. We like to see, and we like to keep up what's going on with the news or what's going on in our community.
Like I'm exactly doing right now.
So understand that. So I understand why they've got so much followers and that. And obviously, look, EastEnders Ache, Coronation Street Ache. Like, I do the same thing Ache, but I don't paint no crazy narratives. I just tell you my opinion, what I think, and this is the information. But anyway, cool. Let's get to it. Now, after that fight, after this Bouncing and Arms fight happened, bear in mind, this is the story. After the Bouncing and Arms fight has happened, what's happened? We got a little man that was fighting on this Arms and Bouncer fight, done an interview on the Plus 44 podcast. So anyone don't know, the Plus 44 podcast is Amazon. It's in our community. We still got them industry rings that run it up there. Boom, 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 Delissa, boom, boom, boom. I don't really want to put her account on here because, get me, she's a black woman, and I actually respect for the stuff that she's done. But what she done with this podcast and what she done with getting Little Man on and the clickbait, what she done, it went so viral. And obviously her power and that when you're in charge of Amazon Music Plus 44 and you have them big billboards and you can put anything, you have power. So what she done, because it's on her podcast and the podcast needs to do well, is she gave the clip to all the blog pages, Shea Bar and all the blog pages. So when they posted this clip, I'm not gonna go into crazy. When they posted this clip, just so you can see.
How long would you say you've been in jail? Like, would you say that bouncer did help you?
Yeah, but in a certain way, you didn't.
If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be in this position now.
That didn't want you to be there, and that was it. Any truth to that? Sign this, I'll make you a millionaire. Start showing me big.
So you see this here, of course. Now this one here was another attack. You get me? Little man, you know, like no one cared who he was. Like he was no one. Obviously, we like to see anyone that don't know the Little Man story just go online. I'm not gonna go into it, but this is the clip. Now this is the clip, one of the clips that actually ruined, man. They posted this clip, it went crazy. Bear in mind, a year and a half before, I got Dig That signed for $1 million deal. He didn't pay me a certain of my percentage. He had evil people whispering in his ears. That was a big thing that all over the socials, people was laughing. Like, oh, Bouncer lost his artist. I just come out of jail. Get me? I had to move back to my mum's on a blow-up bed. So I had to go through that trauma. Then being on my blow-up bed, dealing with this, making Little Man something. By the way, the guy's doing flipping porn now. Get me? Like very inspirational, good example for his daughter, what he talks about. But he's doing porn. Something that we never...
Wait, what? Wait, what?
we always something that could never be on my name. But anyway, the Shea Bar and that posted this, and this kind of affected me in a different way because I just had everyone just telling me.
Oh my
myself,
God!
look,
No way. How is it? Wait, no. You see, I hate niggas like this. How will you drop something like that and just carry on talking? Like, that's not a whole main point. Wait, what? On the casual thing? Nah.
And this is the narrative that came from it, just so I can get into it quickly. I'm going to read this first one because I saw it, 2021. It said, first it was Dig That, then Crypto Eats, now Little Man, this man done finesse everyone, including their fans. And I started realizing that end of the year, they all came for me, boy. Like, even the Crypto Eats thing. Now, anyone that don't know Crypto Eats, there was a coin.
Bro, that caught me. Well, that got my attention.
You had everything to it. There was like me and 3 other influencers. We didn't do our due diligence, and this is why I never ever do any promo for no one. Yeah? And anyway, the coin turned out to be a scam. Who got blamed for it? The narrative, I got blamed for it. The Shea Bar, UK Gossip, all these pages started posting me. Bouncer has something to do with it. I'm like, why would 300 other influencers promote something? Why would you need me then? But anyway, that happened down the line, flipping with Little Man a year later. He come out, he addressed it over here, the truth. You get me? I cleared my name. A couple years later, with the crypto scam, the guy that was behind it was promoting another coin in the same office, and real investigators looked it up. You catch the drift. So I cleared my name, I addressed it here. So look, we had the crypto scam, we have Little Man. Basically said, actually, people got MIS. But the Shea Bar already done the dirt and these blog pages, but the Shea Bar posted like nearly every single day and it just tore me down. Now, it affected me in a different way because I was in the most darkest place. You get me? I remember, and I always say it loudly, I had Big J, I had my brother Steve checking up on me. I know why he phoned me every day, and this is my brother. I don't even speak to him every day anyway, but I know that there were 2 weeks where this guy phoned me every day because he saw what happened on live, and he actually probably thought that I was going to kill myself. You get me? He probably actually thought that I was going to kill myself, and the brother phoned me every single day. And in my head, I'm saying, bro, like the people you least expect call you. And my ex-girl was there like every step of the way. You get me? My mum, Turk, and Cosmic. Everyone else, and there was one other person that was there, but everyone else, yeah, and a couple road man that man was close, I don't want to mention their name, but everyone else, you think anyone checked up on me or see I was cool? And I started realizing this is the game. I started realizing you're in this by yourself. And you see all the times when things started coming through that, okay, cool, clear my name for this. The Little Man thing, it was everywhere. It wasn't everywhere. It was a big talking moment. But I realized none of these blog pages, none of these GRMs or none of these big pages or none of these other blog pages wanted to post it. So I started realizing that the industry and the ring and the narrative, you get me, if they're going to get you out of it, which they did, boom. So I was like, look, I just wanted to give you a backstory of how everything's happened. I've moved to Dubai and I'm here where I am now. And still just getting attacked on YouTube, online. You get me, the whole world calling a man a snitch, send people jail, rare. And it just wasn't true. So anyway, cool. At the beginning of this year, I'm going to make my long-form content and build up my personal brand. And anyone that comes at me, I'm going to defend myself. So now it's time to get into the Shea Bar. So me knowing from doing the Zoom call, I know what they look like. So obviously, Will,
you okay?
you know, Will, you got Posty, you got GRM, you got GRM Gala. Will, the Shea Bar has built themselves to the top. All the record labels are paying them for their artists to get placements. You know what I mean? Like their media outlet. You get me? GRM has built their way to the top. All the record labels are paying them to get advertisement placements. You catch my drift? So everyone is the movement, it's the narrative, is to protect the artist at all costs. Even if crazy bad publicity comes out, protect the artist. But over the years, we've seen the Shea Bar tear down one artist that I actually felt sorry for, even though we was going back and forth with the family and whatnot. But I see the Shea Bar
This is Bouncer.
tear down Steph London. Like when I say tear it down,
it's basically talking about how there's an Instagram like page that publicizes black news pretty much and basically exposes them for being very negative, pretty much.
Imagine one successful artist that's paved the wave, that's done amazing things for our scene, and the narrative that the Shea Bar always kept on posting was just crazy controversial that will just disrupt and mess up our culture. And it's not even just that. There's multiple things. There's multiple clips where in our culture we're known for black men hating black women and black women hating black men. No, I love my mum. I love black women. I love you guys. Actually, them black men, they're not one of us. We don't support any of them. The majority of black men, we love black women.
Yes, we do.
Let's throw that narrative out of the way. But that narrative is online because of pages like the Shea Bar. Understand how deep this is. It's very, very deep. And when you see it, you see the narrative. And I've shown you this week of what's happened. So I thought, you know what? It's time to actually just reveal who the owners of the Shea Bar are. Just so now they can take accountability and they're very mindful of the stuff that they post. Because I know that their family and their friends don't know who they are. And I know that now the rest of our 4% black community can find out who this page is, who they are, and now you know who.
Oh, swear. Like that. Oh, swear. Sorry.
These people are, and we can actually bring them down and tell them to take accountability. I told them to apologize. They didn't want to apologize, no problem. They actually think I don't have no info or I don't have their pictures. Me, akhi. Me, this is my life here, yeah? And these people ruined my life, so it's time to break things down.
Stop lying,
I'm going
man.
to show you the pictures. Let's get into a few things. You know, it's always good that, you know, when you're doing, you see the internet, the UK, they have like a lot of freedom of speech. Not everywhere around the world you have freedom of speech, but in the UK you have freedom of speech, and you have limited companies that you can type in people's names and you can see who's what and what and what. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I thought, let me type in the limited company. Guys, let me land. I've got everything. I got the whole thing, the whole shebang. Yeah. So watch the end. I got the pictures. I need you to watch. Yeah. So boom. I thought, let me flip my screen. The Shea Bar Limited.
You can love your
I knew who
mum
was
black women. I don't think so. There will still be an inherent hate, regardless. They can say it, but you have to watch their actions, not their words.
name was. I kind of forgot who the other lady. I forgot who Helena was. To be honest, you get me. I forgot who her name. Like I didn't know. I forgot it was Helena, but Will. You get me? Boom. So I was like, okay, cool. There's 2 officers, 2 people in charge of the company. You get me? Obviously, they filed. There was a point the 18th of August. You get me? I'm aware that the Shea Borough got founded on the 2016. So obviously they've done the books now. And these are confirmation of their names. By the way, they're on the site, so they're public information. You get me? So I started looking into it. I said, okay, cool. You get me? Helena, you get me?
Yeah.
1994. Will, 1992. And I looked at their address.
Yeah, words speak loud, but actions speak louder, whether we like it or not. Like there was a post that I saw recently where there was a marathon and there was a female reporter and she was reporting about the marathon, and then a guy must have slapped her ass on live TV, and obviously everyone got outraged and found out who he was. This guy was supposedly a youth pastor at a church. Do you get it? So on Instagram and everything, he's a youth pastor, but that's what he's doing on the internet. So actions do speak louder than words.
Farringdon, London. And when I saw this address up, I think I was like, oh, it's a residential address. It's a residential address. You get me? They're signed to a residential address. I started doing some more information, some more digging. I started realizing they went to Bedford University. You get me? And obviously looked at some other addresses over there, and so that there was residential addresses as well. But let me land. I've just started looking that up. So I was like, okay, cool. This is them. Then I thought, okay, cool. Let me go to LinkedIn. They couldn't be so stupid to actually like have their information on LinkedIn. But then I started thinking that actually their accountant's got almost 1 million followers. Over the years, they've teared down black men, black women, but now it's actually turned into like a mad lucrative multi-million-pound business. Like, you know, like it's turned into that. So it's time to now make everything professional. Yeah. And I'm going to show you a picture of Helena, but don't worry, this picture is I know what she is, kind of an old kind of picture. So I don't want you to go off, this is the people that, man's about to expose you who Helena and Will is. They don't even know I've got this picture, akhi. They won't even understand how I got this picture, akhi. They're going to think, oh my God, how did this guy got this picture, akhi? But it's tight, akhi. Boom. There's no more being emotional now. I'm back being the strong bounce. So boom. I flip the screen. So I'm like, how stupid can you be to own the Shea Borough and ruin all these lives and then be on LinkedIn? Huh? So I was like, okay, cool. Let me flip the screen. Co-founder director of the Shea Borough. You get me? You know me, the reading's a bit nuts, but Black British culture. You get me? And in my head, I was reading it now. I'm scrolling down and I see this like, this is 9 years ago, you know? Get me? Co-founder, leads of the UK most recognized digital media platform, spotlighting Black British culture, entertainment, and viral news. And in my head, I was like, bro, this is how everything is even pushed in. Like, this is everything. Like, I was thinking, bro, like this is. I was thinking, bro, like this is how everything is. This is how they label themselves. You get me? Then I was like, okay, cool. Let me look for Will. Is there Will Smith on there? And I realized, I typed in Will Smith on my phone. I couldn't find it. And I was like, where's Will Smith? And I was like, okay, this is Will. But you know, he's smart. He's internet ready. He's internet ready. Because you see on here, it's like you can't really see who Will Smith is. He's internet ready. This is why he's so confident. Like both of their pictures, you can't really see who they are. Imagine me coming online to reveal them and seeing these meaty pictures. You'd be so disappointed, akhi. You'd be so disappointed. Anyway, so obviously I just went into Will's, you get me, stuff and looked at this and that and that. And I was like, okay, cool. You get me? Me and Will, we spoke. I'm sorry, Will. I know in GRM Gala, I had to show the artist and the man them that you own the Shea Borough. But I'm aware that Helena is the owner of the Shea Borough, and then obviously now you're owner, you're co-founder of the Shea Borough. But it started with Helena, and I understand that. So cool. And I was thinking, okay, cool. Let me go into the books. I'm sure that HMRC or you get me, you're filing your taxes right. You know, akhi, you know me, akhi, you're filing your taxes right. So I was like, by the way, whilst obviously them having their company and whatnot, I'm aware that they have, I've got the whole file, but you guys that are part of it and that's behind the Shea Borough, there's about 6 of you that's employed, and I know Will and Helena also post as well, there's 8. And I've got your whole files, I've got all the people that actually used to work there, details, every single one of them, but I'm not going to expose you lot, you get me? I know that a lot of you lot's left on the back of like, that the page has been toxic and it's meant to be positivity for the culture. I know a lot of you lot got sacked because there was some of you trying to change the page to it being positive. I know that. You get me? I'm gonna show some receipts, but I'm not gonna name and shame you lot because I feel like it's down to, I feel like Will and Helena need to take accountability. But I thought, let me just go to this company finances. I just wanted you lot to know. You know, with us, get me. You lot was quick. You was quick to look at fucking Krypton Conan's percentage. For Safeways. Now let's look at the books. Let's go see how much money that they actually, just bring to their account, so we can kind of see. But anyway,
Wait.
so I thought, okay, let me go down to 2020.
Wait.
2020, let's go down to see
It's
what they
from
filed again.
Instagram.
So 2020, that's basically obviously 2019. So I thought, okay, let me view this. So they filed £100. So I was like, okay, cool. I get it. Then I thought, okay, let me go to 2021 to see what they filed. You see, this is 2020. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, 62,000. Okay, current assets 62,000. Okay, cool. By the way, guys, you can go on.
This is
You
how
can go
much
on,
they're generating from an
type in the Shade Borough
Insta page.
Limited, and obviously their finances will come up. Just letting you lot know. I don't want you to think I'm breaking the law. So anyway, I thought let me go to 2022. 2021. Okay, so now we're getting there. 173,000 that they made that year. You get me? Obviously, we're getting there. They made
173,000 from an Insta page.
173,000. You get me? To sell a culture of bitterness and crazy, controversial, and ruined lives. 173,000. Okay. And I thought, okay, what's this? 2022. Let me go to 2023. You know when greed gets into this, guys, as well. You see when you do something, it's like you declare your taxes and whatnot, and then greed starts getting into it. Like, well, we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're making more and more money. But now we're not going to declare certain things and whatnot. We're going to say there's a drop or whatnot. You get me? So I thought, okay, let me just anyway flip the screen when 2022 December. Oh, there's a little drop. You get me? So 175,000 to 136,000. Okay. I'll say they've really built a great business model, by the way. You get me? Off the evilness that they do. And then they've done another one. A big drop. They dropped again, 95,000. They dropped to 95,000. The year before that was 136,000. The year before that was 170. So now they dropped to 95,000. So they're basically saying that their business is crashing, but knowing that their followers are growing and what they do is growing and there's a scene. So then we got to this one. This is the current one, 2024. Oh, so now it went from 66 to 95. So now they say they've already made 66,000. And I started thinking, I was like, okay, I get it. I get the books. You get me? I get the books. I'm sure HMRC will have a look at that in due time. You get me? To see if everything's above board.
Dark. Oh my God, that's dark.
So, and then in my head, I was like, okay, cool. These are the people in this time. It's time. I was like, you see what William looked like. You see what Helena looked like. And I started looking at things and looking on their page, and I'm saying, all the crazy stuff that they post on Dutch, bro. Everything Dutch done, he done.
Oh no, so basically, what have you missed? Basically, he's exposed what they look like, and then now he's basically showing how much they've made from their channel, or from their account, but they're basically lying. They're basically lying how much
he got
they
it the
made.
worst. Dutch actually got it the worst. Just call a spade a spade. Dutch, yeah, and I've openly apologized to Dutch. I've seen Dutch. We've done. Do you know what I mean? But let's just call a spade a spade. Dutch got it the worst.
Dutch
He did
Dutch's image got ruined, destroyed.
Text messages alleged in a DM saying that's got tampered with, whatever. Cool. Philly has got it really bad as well. Just say that. Alleged, accused, waiting to stand trial. We've seen Philly online. I would say that he's not. I would say that I'm concerned for his mental. I don't want to push a fake narrative. That's what I want to say. My opinion is. We've seen that. Now we've seen the CCTV with Gets Right. Get me? Someone RIP to the brother getting hit 70 foot up in the air and getting left for dead. And he blew. Was it 45 or? I don't want to say the wrong information, but hours later he blew something like 35 or 45. I think it was 45 over the speed limit. So hours later, and he had drugs in his system. Shea Borough controlled that damage. Why did they control the damage and they started pushing out what Zizi and this Esther widows were saying, that people were preying on the downfall? And do you think that the men, do you think that the family want to talk about conspiracy theories, boom, 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 it's controlling narratives? So where was the energy for everything else? Because I get it. I want Will and Helena to know, you get me? I was in prison in Kent. And when I was in prison, I used to do outside work in the Black Lions Leisure Centre in Gillingham, where you guys live with 2 children. So I want you to know, from working at the Black Lions Leisure Centre, I got to know a lot of people, you get me? And you might not have been from there then, and I understand you relocate, you got your two children there, you get me? And I thought, you know what?
So echoing.
Let me get up this message quickly, because I started realizing, I started seeing a member of your team, old member of your team. I got your Instagram as well.
Echoing. Shouldn't be.
To her, but reach out to me if you want to speak further. But I thought, let me read this before anything. I thought, let me just read this. I thought, let me get this up. But the reason why I scribbled out these names as well, because I know there's a few of you that work for the company. I'm not really coming for you, get me? I'm coming for them. But I thought, let me read this. He said,
Oh, it's
I don't
probably
usually
my
comment on these
headphone sounds
videos, but
leaking
I'm
one
so
time.
glad you did this. I used to work for these two, and they let me go because I was too positive. I tried to change the narrative and celebrate black culture, and they didn't like it. They let me go. It's not said and not said a thing and kept it quiet. But honestly, their page needs to be shut down. It's so bad, and I'm so embarrassed. I worked for such a dark company. Call them out. Don't even care anymore. I want you lot to understand this in our black community, and it's so important that this video gets sent. It's so important that we stand up, like not men against women on this. I think we stand up as a nation, that we share this video, we spread awareness, and we get them to change the narrative. Like, period. Post controversial stuff, but keep the narrative impartial. Be impartial. Don't be toxic. You get me? Something happens, but something positive. Why didn't you post Steph London's bought land for her son? Why didn't you post that? But you want to post something else. Why didn't you post that? Shay Borough. And I want you lot to understand there's evil within us, but there's these rings that run the narrative and have us thinking a certain way. So it will be hate and bouncer. Hate bouncer. Bouncer's telling everyone to invest into digital marketing. Bouncer's telling everyone to own their own IP. Bouncer's telling everyone to do something within themselves. I don't give a shit about sponsorship, bro. You get me? I care about keeping money inside our culture. You get me? I have a service. I don't work for free. This is how much I charge. I'm doing a music seminar on the 23rd of November in London. Click the link in the description, purchase your tickets. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it in-house. I don't care about no sponsorship. If you don't stand up for what's right, I don't care. And this is why all these people are silenced. And let me explain this. Just before I show their picture, because I know you're not waiting for it. But I want you to take this serious, because it's not just about the picture. It's about that we need to remember. The Shea Bar is on their last legs. You get me? Everyone messed up. If you start mass reporting their post, they lose their account. You get me? Period. They're using other people's content. It's not authentic content. They're doing this. So they lose their account. There's loads of things that they know that. So that's why. But I just want you to know. But I want you to understand this year. These people are evil for our culture. They're evil. You get me? And they need to either change their ways, the way how they do things, or we need to stand up against them. Of course, we're going to all follow them. Of course, there's going to be information. You get me? But even that lady there saying this on her account, and I have her Instagram, and I just thought, you know what? Reach out to me, please. You get me? But it's time to stand together. Now, I've got the picture in my phone. I didn't want to send it to this. I didn't want it to come up below, but I'm going to send it to this now, just so you can kind of see who they are. It's very important. Very, very important. So remember, Helena is the one that runs the show. Will's there as well. You get me? And they don't think I've got this picture, but I've got it. I just show them. Let me show you who they are, man. You get me? Public information as well. Don't need to ask you get me? So, Ache. Internet ready. So this is Will, guys. Yeah. So this is Will. William Smith. He's got two names.
Is link not working? The vid like that. What do you mean?
And this is Helena. Actually, I don't know how to pronounce their names. You get me? And this is them. Helena, obviously, she's the main girl. Will, they got two children. They live in Gillingham.
I've been seeing this all over my free page, so I got curious. Just wanted to know what was going on.
See, their company, obviously, they also have their company office that's on limited company. They're always there. You get me? You get me? They're always there. Just put it that way. They're always there. You get me? But this is who they are. And I don't want to keep it like this. And I want you to understand.
Fast, because he talks really slow. He talks so slow. He talks like
yeah. See, William and Helena,
slow.
All they've done is tear down our community. They're disgusting. They're bitter for our community. And you see people like the ZZ Millses, and they've given them platforms because it's all about the agenda. It's all about.
You actually talk so slow.
How do you think for a number of years, yeah, that ZZ Mills and these lots been able to say things and get put up on a platform, and you lot listen to it, and all of a sudden, I'm not saying all of what ZZ Mills says.
But how's your day been this week? You okay?
Not right. And bro, I don't lie. If I'm lying, I'm crying. I didn't say a lie. So when man's talk about when ZZ Mills, this is another thing what I'll even say and what I'll even post about ZZ Mills, yeah, because she needs to know as well. I'm not playing no games. Let's get this one up, man. Azizi Mills was quick.
I'm really good.
She was quick to
very, very good. You
didn't
see? Damn.
She was quick to push this narrative.
It's just them.
To understand.
These are the owners of Sheba, and the whole problem with them is that not all, but majority of what they do is post bad shit about black people. Whenever something negative about black people happens, it just, you know what I'm saying? That's them. That's all they do. But whenever something good happens, they'll either post one thing about it and then post 5 bad things, or they just won't post it at all, type of thing. And then certain people that they don't like specifically, boom, just negative, just destroy their image. Like, for example, when the Young Philly thing happened, when it was fresh, it was just all, he's done this. There was no post from them like, could it be true or could it not be? It was just, he's done this, it's bad. And everyone here knows how bad Philly's image is, even to the point where when the trial does happen and he's supposedly innocent. If he's innocent, cool. If he's not, then fair enough. But even if he's innocent and all the charges get dropped, everyone here knows his image is destroyed. It's done. It's done out here. Even till now, like when he went to go see his family, everyone still goes to everyone still goes to his pages or messages and still talking about some P Philly, all that type of, like, he's done. And it's because of like pages like this pushing narratives on bad people.
Yeah,
I mean,
see
literally bad
William
narratives
and
on people.
Helena. All they've done is tear down her. She tries to play that.
It's so
What's
dark.
the game? She tries to play like the victim. You get me? And the reason why I'm coming for all of them, I'm not gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop. Respectfully, I ain't gonna stop. Get me? The reason why I'm gonna come for them, if they stop
But
pushing
yeah,
fake
it's so
narratives,
dark.
then I'll stop. But if they carry on pushing fake
Honestly, I
narratives
hope
to the people,
literally, I've always said this, for Philly's sake, as a man, just as a man, I hope it's not true. But if it is, then it is what it is. But even if it's not, like, his brandles are gone, his images are done. A lot of people, and bear in mind, we live in a generation where people are still going to troll him anyway, even if he's innocent. Like, he's just done. He's just done.
then
So the most I can expect and pray for him as a man is that, for his pride as a man, as I've been saying, that he's free.
I'm not gonna stop. So let me show you something.
Yeah, it is. He's
Easy
literally
Mills
done.
put this up on her
Literally
story,
done.
yeah? She put this up. You get me? Get me? Obviously, they're calling her coke head. ZZ Mills, you need to stop sniffing coke. I'm going to say it again. You need to stop
this is
sniffing
where
coke.
the ZZ Mills thing
You
started.
don't want me to start talking about industry secrets, yeah? So, respectfully, don't ever come online about anything and start talking. You was part of the people that cancelled me. My mum, I would say, no, it's not easy. She looked after, man. She's defending me, mum. And my mum was like, nope, like, these are the people, Sideman, all these people, Delissa, these people, Shea Borough, they cancelled you. And then everyone else, when the truth came out, no one didn't want to post it. When the truth came out, ZZ Mills didn't post it. But now when I'm saying the actual truth and nothing but the truth, now she's posting this up. Oh, they're calling you a cokehead because you're a cokehead. Like, that's it. They're calling you a cokehead because you're a cokehead. And yeah, to make it thingy, just to let you know, why didn't you post this up? Why didn't you post this? Because now he's like, why didn't you post this? Someone's told you to stop sniffing coke, bouncer voice, and you're telling them to suck their mum. You get me? Oh, is that how you act? Is that how you act? ZZ Mills. Let's go back to Will and that. You get me? Let's go back to Will and Helena. You get me? Let's go back to these people. You get me? Look at them. My man even looks like he's evil. Look at them. You'll think. And whoever told you guys
why are they
that
trying to cancel him? This is from back in the. So I didn't even know all of this. All of this information is new to me. But from back when he was a gang member, I think this is before, after he went to prison. I don't know. Around about that time, cryptocurrency came out and it was a fraud. You get me? They scammed bare people. And apparently he and a lot of people were involved, but Shadeborough, like, pushed it all on him. The angle is making it awkward. What do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah, the Shadeborough and other, like, platforms just basically tried to put it all on him and stuff like that. So it's been from there. It's been starting from there. Alexis, I'm telling you, my body is slipping stiff up. From all these push-ups, my body's stiff up.
People own the Shea Borough. White people don't own the Shea Borough. These lot own the Shea Borough. Get me? And I'm telling you, confirmation. Wallahi, these lot own the Shea Borough. Everything. And how I confirmed? Because I saw them from the Zoom call from the Wicked and Bad thing. And now I get confirmation.
Yeah. And
they're the ones that own the Shea Borough. So I want all my clippers, anyone that owns clipper accounts, anyone that does content creation, please, respectfully, see this picture, these pictures, just make them aware of this is who the people that own the Shea Borough. They own the Shea Borough. And it's very important that we spread awareness.
Imagine
to
though,
this
black
day
people tarnishing black people. I mean, that's not new.
We can't keep on being
to this
divided.
scale, though.
You get me? And
Shea Borough is
because the reason why
big.
I'm on Lim May and ZZ Mills, because for years they've had these platforms just chatting rubbish, and now they think they can go against man. Bro, Crankface come out of jail. Yeah, he's a drill artist. He's a very reckless drill artist, and he's made that transition. He's had a child. You get me? He's gone to jail. He went guilty. His friend to take a lesser charge. His friends got a lesser charge. He went into ISIS prison. Yeah, ISIS prison to give a talk. Yeah, and I explained that you had ZZ Mills in the comments talking about, oh, it's the men in the comments were doomed and rah, rah, rah. And I started realizing, why does this woman, 'cause I don't want to put her in every category, why does this woman hate black men? Why does she hate black men? And then I saw this clip and I was just like, this might be a reason. You get me? This might be the reason.
I think so.
Because I would say I'm quite a sexual person. I love talking about sex. I used to talk about it a lot. I don't really talk about it anymore because my mum sends me long voice notes about.
Oh, why did you have to? Yes.
The other day I was talking. What the other day about a couple of months ago I was talking about, because I'm into the ladies, right? So I'm bi.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were bisexual. So,
So, and it makes sense. You're into the ladies, you're bi, you get me out here. It's important that you obviously you talk about sex. Talk about it in a respectful manner. Obviously, we know we've got little cousins, we've got kids and this, that, and that. I understand that. You get me? You get it? So, but it makes sense now why your energy is just so mad. Like, Victoria Everest,
So it's just a hate towards men.
come up with a fake video and Gucci recorded her, and what you came online to say was that the men were gassed, bro. Shame on you, bro. Shame on you. And the reason why I'm so onto you and The Ring and Posty and every single one of them, and I'm not stopping, because there needs to be a reset for the greater good. There's so many talented people in our culture, so much talent, and guess what? They don't have a way in. Shame on you, Link Up TV. Shame on you, Mixtape Madness. Shame on you, flipping GRM. I don't care. And you see, with me, you got to understand this. You see, when people always say things like, I came from gang culture and I've made that transition, but please, yeah, and I always say, yeah, that, you see, once upon a time,
Well, his room,
they
his room was clean.
banned me from the borough of Croydon because they said that I was the main gang leader, yeah? I want you lot to understand things like, I have my friend circle, I love them to bits, and I always try to give them, I always try to open eyes, make them know
he lives in
that
a
there's
mansion
more to
in
life
Dubai,
than
bro.
the streets
He lives in a
or
mansion
that
in Dubai.
and that, and give them avenues. But please understand, they love me to bits as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They love me to bits as well. So you see, when people always say, "Oh, like, be careful, people are gonna be on you." Listen, I've grown up in the South London, having to deal with gang culture,
this
people
man's
wanting to
space.
unalive
Amen,
man
bro.
all the time,
Amen.
having to look
110%.
over man's back. Me speaking
Bro, as
out.
long as you work towards it, you'll get it.
One thing I need to be careful
GTA
is
6.
I need to
Bro,
make sure I'm getting
you
rookier
in
done,
real
making
life,
sure
bro.
that
As long as you work
I'm
towards
blessed,
it,
because I
you'll
know
get it.
these spiritual attacks are en route, because man's speaking out against The Ring. Man's speaking out against all of this. I'm speaking out, and I want you to understand, slowly you understand narratives that get pushed online in our communities and how it's designed for us to hate each other. Now, man's going to war with Clue, man's going to war with Vic Santoro, I'm going to war with Spray. Do you know what I mean? And I apologize to all of these lot. The reason why I apologize to them, because it's like, bro, why am I going to war with the same people that we're struggling to even make a change, bro? Vic Santoro, he speaks about change, bro, and it's positive. You get me? Clue, he speaks about change is positive. You get me? Spray's a bit of a mad one, but he has a platform and he's been consistent. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then these big, like, let me tell you about Posty quickly before I wrap up, yeah? Why ain't no one teaching anyone digital marketing? Why ain't musicians knowing how to learn how to put their digital marketing? Because the link ups, the Mixtape Madnesses, the GRMs, they get their 300-400 upload fee, and if every artist knew that, then the stocks of their infrastructure would drop. That's it. They would, but they still make money from views. So man's sick or tired of funding these rings. The reason why Will's gone to GRM Gala, because it's a ring. Everyone has an understanding. There's not a crazy narrative.
Yeah,
Why do you
just a
think
lot of
most of
people-
these blog pages are not going to flip and post this clip, me coming from the Shea Borough? Actually, furthermore, no blog page is going to post me coming for the Shea Borough. Probably the only one that's going to post me coming for the Shea Borough is Danny Press Play. And Danny Press Play has edited and filmed around 1,000 videos going from up block to up block to up block to grow our culture. And however you see what the drill space is, he added an avenue for drill artists to now come off the ends and try to make something of their lives. And that's the only person that you will see posting this clip. I promise you, not one blog page is gonna post a clip. Only the independent ones and that are real, that are standing up for any injustice in our community, that will post a clip. So please, if you have a TikTok account, please spread awareness with this one, because this one is deep. I'm gonna finish it off with this. This here, yeah, it brought this here. This for me here was crazy. Like when I saw someone write this, a mini write this, and it says they mash up everything Bouncer tried to build by telling his investment he's bumping them and he's a snitch. Now he's finally got his platform that enables him to get to his destination without losing money gambling on people. He's running with it, and everyone who tried to block or provide a platform to people to destroy him, he is onto them, the Terminator. And I want to finish it. How
That's deep.
can
That
you
is
not
so
see
deep. That is so deep.
And this is who I am today, and this is what they've built. They've built this person. They've built this person, but I do things with clean intentions and for the people. I'm not right, but I do things for the people. When people
damn, his mic started messing up.
Hardy Caprio in depression, where is he? Get me? Record labels, is your time coming soon. And what I will advise the A&Rs and to our black execs, the ones that we have, open up the doors.
Are you allowed to drink? Why would I not be allowed to drink?
For the other generation. Open up the doors for the other generation, because it's so hard. You get me? Time for a reset, man. Time for a reset. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, man, time for a reset. And Will, let me flip the screen again so we know, so we can see Will and Helena. Yeah? let's flip the screen.
Oh wait, okay, this episode is done now. All right, so where's the next one? This is, God, he's made it. There's a whole new video on Just Easy Mills. There's a whole video on Just Easy Mills. I've not even gone to that yet. I'm just trying to go through all of this. Is this it? Okay, this is the start. This is the start of ZZ Mills' YouTube videos.
And as for ZZ Mills, the reason why I've got so much energy towards her, because you know what? I actually used to like her. I actually thought, you know what? When they destroyed me, it wasn't ZZ, man. She didn't. She tried to help me and boom, 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 boom. But even my mum said, nah, bro. Like, she tried to destroy you. And what makes it worse, I remember when that +44 podcast got, the interview happened with Little Man and Sire Man and whatnot. Bro, they destroyed me. +44, the Shea Bar, the narrative was crazy. Destroyed me. And then you think they checked up on me? You think Sideman or ZZ Mills or any of them checked up on me and all the madness was going on? They saw it happening online and it's like, yeah, boom, boom. And this is why I mentioned the Delicia and these people, bro, because these are meant to be empowered black women, you get me? And they should know, like, oh yeah, boom, let's protect our black men. And this is why, as man, people in the industry will tell me, oh, you shouldn't be talking about this coke thing, or she's a black woman. Forget that. Don't tell me that, because the black man, when I was feeling suicidal and when I was going through what I was going through and no one was there and everyone turned their back on me, no one didn't shout me. And what makes it worse anyway, as well, is when I actually cleared my name a year later, when Little Man came through and I posted and cleared my name, and it went viral, by the way. It's got over 400 and something thousand views. It went viral. When I cleared my name, I had to pressure the Shea Bar, call them out. Then they posted it, dickheads. And flipping, I had to flipping. Do you think ZZ?
It shouldn't be.
Mills or Sideman or any of them lot put it up on their story like, oh, go watch this interview, it's very insightful, or at least now we got the other end of the thing. No, they hang me out to dry. But in my head I thought, you know what, ZZ's cool, whatnot. And then over the years, you can see this woman, she's part of that industry evil ring when it comes to separation with men and women and this and that and that. And I'm gonna play some of the clips here, what really led to this, and the reason why I got so much energy, and I dare this woman come out online, because I want her to come out online and tell the people that I am pushing a fake narrative about this coke thing. I dare you to. I don't want to tell you, if you come out online, I don't want to tell you got 24 hours, because I've just pulled out your whole report. Your file does not look great. It does not look great. And if you want me to do a 45-minute breakdown of your file, you said this, you said this. There's this. Actually, I got your file. I've spoken to people. I've got your file. So I dare you to come online and ever chat off your mouth. And the reason why I'm telling man to stop sniffing coke, because I'm actually telling man, don't try to come on here and try to portray that you're this, now I'm on the radio station and made my way through. How dare you? And this is why your part, when you say something, flipping, the Shea Bar posts it with these fake narratives. And this is what I mean. This is what we didn't respect. One of the things that we didn't respect, what I would say, is Quangface is a drill artist. He's a drill artist and he's changed his life. He had a child. And when you're from the streets, when you're from gang culture, sometimes you have to do things. You have to go be easy with the kids and try to push them into do something positive. Bro, he went to prison and he was on a case. And if he went guilty, that means his friends would have got a lesser charge, which he did, but he could have got off the case. After that, in jail, he's gone to prison as a prisoner. He's gone to ISIS prison as a prisoner. Come out. Now he's going into ISIS prison to do motivational speeches. And this is what my point was. And this is what this hater had to say. And this is why I'm just on. These are the reasons why we need to stop these people coming online and chatting off their mouth. The Lee Mays, roadman, this. Like you ain't come from the streets. Like the roadman ain't been slapping you. What? You haven't been slapped by a roadman. You haven't had sex with a roadman. What are you talking about? Stop forgetting where we come from, guys. You get me? We don't need to be like, take a cab, and yes, and we do it like that. We don't need to do that. Just remember where we come from. You're on the TV, you're doing what you're doing, but how dare you? You're on Spill the Juice, talking to Lani about badders, but then on the flip side, you talk about failed rappers and road and this. Trust me, you don't want to go there, you get me? And I dare you to say something, because I will pull up your file. I haven't done no investigation about you, but I will investigate you ASAP and get you out of there. Lim. Anyway, going back to ZZ, the reason why I got energy, because over the years, you've had so much chat. We're done with you lot. Look, she said in my comments, it's the men in the comments congratulating him. We're doomed. How dare you, ZZ Mills, the men in the comments. All you lot talking about drug dealers and fraud man and this and that and the superior and yes, we don't. This time your man's just druggies as well. You get me? And don't make me start flipping talking about the industry dark secrets, bro. Like who's sniffing coke and who's not, bro. Because man will talk the thing. And man is man against you lot, man. Because you lot tried to control the narratives and Shea Bar and you're part of it. And you see, when you see things like this, yeah, Victoria Everest, yeah, she got caught for saying there's a video, her accusing multiple men and sending them to prison for fake grape charges. There's actual victims out here, and I would think you as a woman would understand there's actual victims out here and be on side of what she done was wrong. But this,
I did see that. I talked about it on stream when it happened. Crazy. Because she came out saying, why did she falsely accuse the guy of grape? She said because he did something that she didn't like. That was it. That was it. That was her excuse, was he did something I didn't like. That was her excuse.
This was your response. This was your response. This
Bare Victoria's out there. So I see a lot of people tagging me in this whole Victoria thing. I had a guy in my DMs the other day ask me what I hadn't spoken about it. One thing I'm going to say about this situation is, okay, y'all motherfuckers need to learn discernment. Okay, that is what I'm going to say about this situation. Because the problem is with this whole situation is you can just look at her and just see that she's trouble, right?
How? So man can look at you and say that you're trouble. Man can look at you and say, listen, actually, you paint a certain narrative online, but actually, you're just one of us. You get me? You're actually one of us. You do scatty stuff as well, and your followers is mad as well. That's what we can really say, innit? It's just like, we can, really, truly, innit? Respectfully, right? I dare you to come back and chat off your mouth, because I'll 24 hours, bam, and make your thing a premiere so people can see who the real ZZ Mills is.
guy-
Cause don't.
guy's
This
getting
here
with this
is not
premiere
it.
thing.
And we,
Oh my
you
God.
keep on attacking men and keep on making that mad stigma like men and women are against each other. No, we're together. We love each other, bro. We love each other. Stop that. Stop putting that energy out there. We're done. Stop putting that energy out there.
You can see that the girl is troubled. And as we can see from that the clip, she's troubled, right? And this is the problem with man. A lot of you man are leading with skin complexion, looks,
Bro,
bum,
what?
hair, and you're
There
not
is
really
no
understanding
way.
that. A lot of these gal have no substance whatsoever. But you're
So hold on. So you have all the substance, yeah? That's what you're saying. Okay. I want you to say something. I'm gonna allow you. I was, you know, like I was. I'm on Shade Borough, but
How, bro? Girl falsely accuses guy. Girl gets exposed for falsely accusing guy. Problem, men. What the hell? What the hell is this? How? What? So. You know what? Let's just.
but
What?
I'm just like, do you know what?
I'm
Still,
so-
sis.
That is so
You get
mad.
me, sis? I don't want to rub it out. People gonna start talking about mental health, but no one didn't care about my mental health when all of this was going on. So this stuff's personal, and people watching this, they might not know the backstory, the stuff that I went through over the years, but I'm saying my truth. You get me? Whether you think I'm in the wrong, I'm in the right in my head. I don't care. Yeah. So.
gassed. You get gassed by the outward appearance, right? And I'm not saying, and this is not me saying that what she's done is right. This is why I keep telling you, man, have discernment and know when there's bare Victorias out there to
Yeah.
to
safe.
just
And this was her message, you know. This is the message. This is the message that she put out. The video we seen, it was crazy, but somehow she blamed men, bro. This time we're meant to be coming together and understand there's actually people that go through this. You get me? And you should know better. Like, what are you even talking about?
to stop. Certain things in life are avoidable, right? And I tell you how they're avoidable by not fucking around with certain people. There's bare Victorias out there.
Someone said, I get it now. When some
I
men
was just
say
reading
women
that.
struggle with accountability because what type of response is this? This is a woman. Listen, I ain't even reading that out. That's one of them, yeah? Okay, cool. And the reason why this Gets thing has blown out of proportion because it's the industry ring that just tried to do weird stuff. Listen, take accountability, cool, forget about that. But it's like when you're going online and these pages, the shea borrowers, and they're trying to push out these agendas, this is where now we're like, nah, this is what you lot keep on doing. It needs to come to a stop. And man's got energy for you lot. You lot come online, man, you be mindful. Like ZZ Mills, have your opinion. Have your opinion, do what you need to do. But stop all this weird stuff.
You mailed these.
Every video it starts with
oh,
thoughts with the family. Do you think the family wants to come online and hear about your conspiracy theories about their, as to why they've lost their 20-year-old son? You manifestation. Do you think that a mother or a father wants to come online and see that their son's life has been taken away because you've resulted the death of their son's life to manifestation and and karma? You don't care, and all of you lot in the comments don't care either. You're clickbait. That's all you fucking. And all of this conversation around awareness and all this stuff, the awareness is, you spoke about the situation, it's a sad situation, this is a lesson to be learned, this is unfortunate, that is awareness. Every video after that is nothing to do with awareness. And all of this thing about, justice needs to be served. Justice is being served.
My heart sank watching the video.
And you see her.
Passed away.
And someone in the comments was like, someone just lost their son. And people in the comments worried about the more of the career of someone, like how popular someone is. You drove away. And that's why it's kept on going and going and going. And then people were saying, and she put on my comments, oh, man's preying on a man's downfall. and then the Shea brother will see this angle and put this angle up. Then it has the other Esther girl, not from Backchat, by the way, the other Esther girl flipping saying, jumping on the piggyback. Listen, don't get involved, because trust me, you are not internet ready. Neither is Easy Mills. Both of you, they're not internet ready. Look at this bloody
You know what's really
cheek.
getting to me about this Get situation? It's just how bad mind the UK is.
Bloody cheek, you know, and this Shea brother, this is what you lot push out. There's not even awareness or this or that, or you're just trying to damage control, and this is why man's on you lot. And just go back to Zizi, because it's like, it's very important for man to study what she's kind of doing and saying. And like, these are the people, like, remember, you got your little sisters, or daughters and whatnot. Obviously, Zizi is a public figure, you get me? And no problem, this is the sort of content that we get from her. This.
Wait a minute, going ham. How about you all take a leaf out of his book, okay? My man said he's indulging in the arse. He loves it. He loves to, he wants to get better at it. He wants to improve. Meanwhile, some of you are still here saying you don't drink from the fountain of youth. Grow up.
And this is who man's inspired by, you get me? Man's inspired by, you get me, someone talking about eating bum, you get me? And we're meant to be listening to this and be like, yo, yeah, achi, eat us, achi. Do you know what I mean? And every minute we keep seeing this videos pop up.
Okay, yep, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG. Absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
Why is it playing twice? It played twice. Why did it play twice? Yeah, you heard that, innit? I was like, doing my making money off. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this is that. Why did that play twice? I'm so confused. It's not open anywhere else. Nah, he pressed it once. Nah, it's cool. It's probably this. Let me see. Nah, it's not that. There was no need for that to play twice. Did that come from my phone? I don't even know.
Up, and then the Shea brother push it out and then push it
We'll
out.
see.
You get me? Meat Mill said he eats bum, yeah. You don't need to, bro. That's whatever goes in your private life goes in your private life. Get me? Come, yeah.
It's been happening since last stream. Oh, I didn't know it played twice. Oh, then that's probably what this is for then. Oh. I probably fixed it then. Oh, I didn't know it was playing twice. Okay.
Say certain things once or twice. You can say it openly, like whatever. But this is what the message that you're bringing out. I don't want to hear no chat, and stop making this divide. And this is, when I watched this, it made me just realize, like, you get me? This made me realize this. I'm going to play all of it this time.
I think so.
Because I would say I'm quite a sexual person. I love talking about sex. I used to talk about it a lot. I don't really talk about it anymore because my mum sends me long voice notes about.
Oh, why did you have to? Yes.
The other day I was talking. About a couple of months ago I was talking about, because I'm into the ladies, right? So I'm bi.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you're bisexual. So, you know. So I like to lick a clip here or there. That's what I always say to people. Look, no, but I can't.
You get me? These are the, and then when man's talking about Quang Face, about his growth and the development, man's got this gal in my comments just chatting rubbish. You know how much time she's in my comments chatting rubbish? Do you think I go in her comments or her views? I don't get involved. I just like, look, that's sis. She has strong views. She's kind of trying to rub man out again. No problem. That's sis. Let me just not get too involved. Boom, 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 boom. And then the Shea Borough's the number one, the narrative, the industry ring. This is why now is like, bro, I don't want to hear from you. Just work at Capital Extra, getting paid, and keep your mouth quiet, respectfully, because you will get rubbed out ASAP quickly, and people won't like me because they actually like you.
It actually has been, It actually has been like, this is the first time even Miss B pointed outside, because I took it down from 1.5 speed, and it's actually like calm. Like I've not been bored. I've not yawned. Like, it's actually been cool.
And they don't like me. But because you go on like you're not one of us and you don't make mistakes, I will highlight voice notes. Like highlight voice notes and this and that and that and that you don't want out there.
Nah, this
Trust
is
me.
normal.
You
This
don't
is normal.
want
This is
people.
normal now.
You don't want your character being assassinated. So this is my video. I will leave you alone after this, but don't ever. Don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
So far, I make that got over it. What is this? But also, what did you say a while ago? I love that I made Vice's mouth go like this. I said I love to lick a clip. Here or there. I like to lick it here or there. Do you know what I mean? So I don't.
Imagine your daughter watching that. And look how Spice feels flipping uncomfortable. She's just laughing it off, but she's uncomfortable. But she's definitely internet ready. You know, gal. So she's internet ready. You feel me? But in her head, she probably want to cuss bad word. But she said, "Listen, this is man's career. Let man internet ready." Do you know what I mean? Joker.
I don't know. So for me, one time I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm giving up. Because like, no one knows. I guess I don't talk by vibes, right? But one day I was on the train, right? And this guy said to me, he was like, I was just standing there, he was like, well, are you bi? And I was like, no, he goes, are you into men? And I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, why? He's like, oh, I just thought, you was into the lady. And I was like, no, I like men. And he's like, and he got off the train. But inside, I was internally happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm finally giving off the bi vibes. Like, at last. So I did a whole video about.
See, by the way, I want you lot to understand, whether you're bisexual, this, that's fine. It's fine. Talk about it. You could do podcasts, talk about it. That's fine. But you see, when you start talking about lick a clip and eat arse and that, bro, what's the message we bringing out? Because you're talking about at the start of your career, ZZ, you was really keen on drill artists and the lyrics and that it analyzed people and it needs to be done. This is before you got into the industry ring and the industry. After now, your energy's changed when drill's at its highest heights and people are actually getting sentenced for the lyrics and the crimes and the stuff that they're saying. You're quiet now. Why is it? Because what? Be careful. Don't say that because it might stop your paycheck or it might rub you out or you might have to play something on Capital Extra. Bruv, come on. You can't chat to me, bro. I see this, I clock it, and it's time to expose all you little weirdos that come with these. Make sure you're true to yourself. Don't ever think you can come online and start chatting. Anyway.
This. My mum gives me a long voice note. Zalika, because that's my name. Zalika, aren't you seeing someone at the moment? Do you think he wants...
It's good that you said that your name as well, because if you ever come back and I have to prove this, that, I've got your name and I've got some information that says Zalika. So I didn't want to just say Zalika and with no context. Now this clip here it confirms that's your name. You get me? I didn't really see this one, so I'm just letting you know. Actually, you dare. Don't you dare.
I don't even want... You know his tweets, yeah? When this guy talks now, yeah, you have to deep like, the more he's speaking, yeah, if he has information on you, I can't lie, you don't know what he has. You have to keep your mouth quiet. Because the way he's just talking like, yo, I have everything here. Bro, he has every piece of the puzzle, which is like, yo, I have everything. Like, you lot just wait there. Like, if I have to pull it out, I will.
Talking about other women. And I was like, actually, Mum, he loves it. And he wants us to all have a good time together. Thank you very much. Do you know what I mean? So this is like, so I don't talk about it as much, but I do.
You should.
I agree.
It's interesting.
Because I think also as black women, we're not allowed to do it. Do you know what I mean? We're not allowed to talk about...
It's not nothing to do with that. It's like, what's the message you bringing out? Because, you get me, it's the exact same stuff. We talk about Ronnie Blue having... sex with 1,000 men in 24 hours or whatnot, or whatever it is. It's like, speak about it. But what's the message you bringing out? You get me? What is the message you bringing out here? If we're all saying that we're role models, you get me? Forget all that, man. You can't fool me, and that's why man's on you. We've actually had enough, and the men's had enough because you keep on trying to create this divide. You are one of them that creates this mad divide. And then it has the Shea Borough comments going mad. Like that video there, men get the blame for it. And then someone that's on a little burner account will just say something wild and then because of the narratives, bro. And people don't understand when narratives are happening. But anyway.
Sex, we do talk about sex now, we're a hoe, or now we're loose, or now our mouth is slack. But this is why women are out here not having a good time in the bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Because we don't talk about sex.
Yeah, broke me out.
Right. Like sexual.
Anyway. And then it made man realize like that why you got mad energy for men. Whatever floats your boat, Zizi, man. Whatever floats your boat. And listen, I'm gonna finish it off like this, but Zizi, look, I dare you in 48 hours or in 24 hours, I dare you to come out and say anything that man's pushing the fake narratives. I dare you. But like one thing I don't want to be called is a liar. You get me? I didn't want to have nothing, no chat for you. I even messaged you when you was messaging, going crazy, and I'm saying, Zizi, I got love for you. Boom, 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 boom. Then I see Zizi just unfollowed, man. Why is that? Don't make it personal, because you actually was part of that ring that actually rubbed me out. So really and truly, I should be unfollowing you. But I just left it. Thought, well, sis, doing well. So respectfully, I don't want no one from the industry trying to push the agenda like, yeah, she's a black woman because she's boom, 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 boom. Because I love everyone.
I thought it was.
But no, she just chats rubbish and creates divides just like the Shea Bora. And that's why I made this video. So, but let me play this one just so you can understand certain things as well, guys.
That said, this woman sent $2,000 back as a birthday gift because she knows her worth. Well, the real question is, like, who's behind the message? Did you know that in 2019, Media Lab AI acquired World Star Hip Hop? They've owned it since then. And Media Lab AI is owned by a guy named Michael Hayward. And they also own Kick and Genius and other media platforms. So you got to understand, like, we're at a point right now that before we even believe what we're listening to or looking at on social media, who's behind the messaging? That's why when we talked about the T app earlier, in earlier episodes, it's like, yo, is this used as a propaganda machine? And a lot of people on my comment that I commented on World Star, and I'm like, yo, and they were like, Isaac, like, you're right. I never thought about it like that. Like, cause the name was like goofy. The name was like Kavan. Like, I know my worth, Kavan, and it's real N-words out there that are going to show, that are going to give me the bag. I'm like, what does that do except pit black men and black women against one another? And it's on worldstarhiphop.com.
And this is what the Shea Bora does, but they're just not required. They might be getting paid a crazy retainer by certain people. Maybe. Don't know. I don't know. But just understand that what you consume. And you see, when I have to speak, whether you like it, look, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. That's it. It's my opinion. You don't agree with me, don't agree with me. Don't mean that you don't like me. It's just my opinion. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's it. But it's very important that you understand these pages and the stuff that because like I say, you go on The Guardian, and I promise you, go and write all the black influencers that has been accused of SA grape, yeah, and go look at the headline title, and then go look at all the funny pedophiles, the Philip Schofields, or this one, these funny people that have mad standards. So go look at their headline and go look at the difference, bro. We're always up against it, bro. So yeah.
And you don't even, I was like, you can't even tell if the message is real or not. And so we got to figure out if we're being gaslit by, a community to keep us divided. I saw a post on,
if we're being gaslit by a community to keep us divided. This is why I make these videos, and this is the examples. And sometimes, yeah, your favorite people that you watch and whatnot, and Bouncer's wrong and whatnot, but I make these videos, you get me? And that's it. So guys, make sure I'm not gonna stop, you get me? I'm not gonna stop. And I realized man's going against people like us, you get me? Everyone has their strong views. Everyone has their views. That's their views. But man's going against us. But really, man should be going against the engine of people that are dividing us, or the people that are controlling, and reason why there's no development in our culture when we actually have a culture, an industry, and we actually have talented people. Why is the music underground basically bigger than the actual mainstream? And we call mainstream like our world. Where are they? Where are all the artists, the mainstreams? Where are they in the charts? But the undergrounds, they're all in the charts. Why is that happening? Why is the underground, more underground artists got booked for Wireless, yeah, on the lineup, yeah, then the mainstream, and Drake just brought out the mainstream. Bro, I'm only telling the truth. Don't get upset with me. You get me? There's only been 1 or 2 mainstreams that actually got put on the lineup at Wireless. Why is that? It's time for reset, and these lot know there's time for reset, and these lot I had enough, and the whole engine there has had enough, and now there's not much money that's going into that engine. You want to hear, you see it, and it's their fault, bro. It's their fault. It's their fault. The way how they run the industry and the culture, and the way how people consume information is their fault. It's their fault. Trust me. Build your own IP. Speak what you want to speak, and they can't silence you. They can't silence you right now. You will need. What I realized as well, yeah, even when me and Vic Santoro was going back and forth, yeah, it's so important. Vic Santoro puts out a positive message when he speaks. If he had a YouTube infrastructure, boom. So now it was like when we was going back and forth, obviously he had to jump on platforms to obviously get his message out there. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but this is why it's so important to build your platforms. What I'm explaining is like when me and Clue's going back and forth, he's going back and forth on his YouTube that he just started, but it's getting mad traction. Every time I'm replying back to him, but he owns his own IP. Man can't stop that video from getting dropped. You get me? And this is what I keep on saying for YouTubers or influencers or musicians. When you keep on putting your content and you start building up all these GRMs or these link ups or these mixtape madnesses platforms, they just get more and more subscribers. They make the money, but it's more the subscribers. But then you're warm at that time. You've made a song that's really connected. But when you fall off, because everyone falls off after a couple years, it's just one of them ones. You get me? You have to be like a Drake to keep on going, or do you know what I mean? A Dave, or do you know what I mean? But everyone go takes a drop. But when it's that time to take a drop, these people ain't got the same energy to place you where they placed you when you was warm. So, for example, when you're not really doing no numbers and they want to deal with you a certain way, bro, you don't even have no subscribers, or you don't even own your own IP, or you don't even have no data. What have I spoke to you about data, owning data? Bro, I got 25,000 emails, names, and numbers of musicians, artists, and managers, musicians. In the new year, I'm going into marketing as a whole. I own data. Data is currency. I'm telling you, I've got 100,000 emails and numbers. No, I got 100,000 emails when people bought pay-per-view tickets for my boxing platform. When I come back into boxing, I own data. Data is value. No one's not going to tell you these things. You get me? So it might take longer starting a YouTube and keep on dropping and staying consistent. But if you're putting that 300 or 400 pounds for that upload feed, you could put it into digital market and learn how to do this. So yeah, I'm going to plug in my event on the 23rd of November this month in London, the last ever event that I'm doing in music. So if you're a musician or a artist, a manager, the people that I'm going to have in the rooms are real contact, industry links, and the content that you're going to get and the information is going to be amazing. Click the link in bio, £30 a ticket, and yeah, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, but it's easy. My suggestion just
Okay. Wow. That was hefty. Let's see. I'm not even close. So we have this one, and then we'll get into this one. The Shade Borough response after being exposed.
So Shea Borough's responded. Shea Borough has put out a statement. A whole load of nothing. I'm just letting you know. We're going to go through this. I'm not going to read it word for word because you know the reading's a bit techie and it just gets all nuts, bro. You lot don't want me to read that 6-page nothing. But I'm going to just get into bits and bobs. I will get into the first line, the first page, and go from there. So anyone don't know what's happened if you're here, and I know this Shea Borough thing has been going crazy online. Like, it's tapped into the American algorithms. But the Shea Borough is like the Shade Room. But the Shea Borough, no one, well, you know, you got the industry, the UK industry ring. Them people, they know who's who. You got the blog pages, they know who the Shea Borough is. But normal people don't know who the Shea Borough. And why it's crazy as well, yeah, when you really want to check it, yeah. The Shea Borough, yeah, over the years, bro, see the stuff that they post. Like, I think this is actually a W for UK culture as the growth of UK culture. Because I'll be honest with you, the Shea Borough is called the Shea Borough. So post shade, there's no problem. But don't post spiteful, crazy madness, like bottom of the barrel. Like, and do you know what? You see influencers, like anyone that had a following, bro, we was getting attacked, bro. They was attacking us, bro. Like putting up personal information, everything. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. You get me? And let me flip my screen just so you know who Will and Helena is. You get me? Because the world's gonna know who Will and Helena is. Just so now they're very mindful of how they run their business. You get me? So this is Will and this is Helena. And Will and Helena is located in Gillingham. I can say that freely because it's public information, it's online. You get me? And Will and Helena walks the poodle in the park for an hour every morning. Will and Helena, yeah? I can say it. And Will and Helena, they drive a green Mercedes. Yeah? I can say these things because, you know, when you're a paparazzi or you're doing all these things, like you're a private investigator, you can do all these things and get me? Because there's no harm, there's no threats. We're just saying who Will and Helena is. So now they need to be extra mindful of how they run their page respectfully. You get me? Respectfully, because they are not internet ready. I gave you 48 hours. To be honest, look, I want to be honest with you, yeah? I knew you wasn't going to say sorry and you wasn't going to apologize to all of these people. But I know in your head, yeah, you should have just said sorry. You get me? I don't think I would have still done the same thing. You get me? But
I can't even see it.
I still gave you 48 hours. You get me? I would have thought about it. If you said sorry, you put out a public apology. Man spoke behind closed doors. You get me? You said sorry to the people I told you to say sorry to. Man could have been like, you know, carry on doing your thing. Like the Shea Bar is developing to a better space, but you lot wanted to be like you wanted to move like you was internet ready. Like I just flicked the screen and you're just like, and now you're putting up these statements. Just get into this. You get me? It just didn't make sense. You get me?
Too deep into it. I'm actually enjoying it.
Let's address the elephant in the room.
It's actually mad.
And then obviously this is listen, guys. See this page? This is the only page I'm reading. Respectfully, the only page. But anyway, we're aware of recent online posts sharing personal details about the Shea Bar's founders, as well as the circulation of a private image of information unrelated to our work or the platform. We're talking about everything's online. Yeah, personal details is online. It's not our fault, and I have never posted your personal details, even though your personal details just getting posted in the comments. You get me? Obviously, there's people that hate you that's just putting out your personal details. I'm sure online, Gillingham is the location. Gillingham is your location and it's online. You get me? Understand that. You get me? So, but now you know how it feels, because when you've posted, yeah, my child and my child's mother on your page, bro, just on some real disgusting hater shit, you now know that how you now know how this feels. You now know how this feels, and how it feels that your picture is plastered all over the net.
Who's this?
William.
Yo, someone wants to collaborate. Who's this?
What were I selling you? Tell them you didn't see me.
Oh, sorry. You take it.
Please, you should take it.
Okay.
Where's the other page that's supposed to open up? I accepted it.
I can't do this anymore. No more love stories. It's exhausting.
I accepted it.
This is not going anywhere.
Excuse me?
This is...
Oh.
Yo! Ihuti or Ihuti.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know. Maybe.
You now know how this feels, and Helena, you now know how it feels. Do you understand? And let me break something down before I get into this, yeah? Do you know my past battles or my past problems? You know that I come from a rough background, right? Do you know that on the streets, that Just say it as raw as possible. Do you know that people get shot in their face on the streets? Do you know that people lose their life on the streets? Do you know that weird people will do things to children? Do you know that, yeah? So did you think, yeah, that posting my images and giving a way in for people that don't like me to know who my family is, do you think that was a good idea? Do you know that I go through them? I have to go through that battle every single day of where I've come from and listen to certain things and go through that battle, and I have to deal with certain things behind the scenes. Did you know that? Do you know that? You don't know that. That's man's world, and we keep that separate from this world. But do you know that? So the fact that you have the cheek here to go online and post my family pictures online, yeah, and then you have a fucking cheek to talk about, flipping private images, information unrelated to work on the platform. What do you feel threatened now? Is that, do you feel like, maybe our kids are at risk? Do you think that I would ever, bro, go on my platform, see your children and post your children and Helena? Do you think I would do that as a person? I would never do that. I would never do that. So understand that, and the fact, yeah, that you're even saying it the way how you're saying it, and you have the cheek, yeah, to say, the Shade Borough is proudly black owned and has remained consistent in the mission and impact for the past 9 years. Like, cool. You're black owned. Cool. No, look, see my thing here with the Shade Borough. I know the Shade Borough adds to the culture, yeah, and I know there can be crazy good debates, but see, when you're making separations, yeah, and crazy separations, you use people like ZZ Mills, you use people like Lim May, you use all these weirdos, and you keep on pushing these narratives, or you don't push a fair narrative, yeah. It creates divide, and you don't understand the impact of the divide you actually create in our culture. Because you know what? And I'm gonna make a video. I've got a lot to say about ZZ in this next video. I've got a lot to say. So in 3 hours, I will see you in the ZZ videos, because she's got a lot to say about me. So I've got a lot to say. But do you know the crazy divide that you create? Bro, men hate ZZ Mills. Why does men hate ZZ Mills? Like, it's sad to even hear that. Like, do you know how much messages that I get? Like, why? How is that? Because of the narratives you lot push. Not only that, do you know how much influencers, yeah? Know how much influencers, they're the Shea Brothers post me, and the way how they've posted me and that. Go on, you see the difference between me and you, yeah? If something happens, I'm going to talk on it, I'm going to share my opinion, whether you like it or you don't agree with it or you do agree with it, period. I'm not going to go to the bottom of the barrel, yeah, and look at your child or look for something and just throw it up. That is crazy. That's crazy anyway. You're talking about flipping accessible, your details is accessible on Company House and LinkedIn. You get me? Yeah, it is accessible on Company House. And obviously, now you've opened up a can of worms, because your business has grown, but your taxes are all over the place. I'm all having people message me talking about they flipping reported you to HMRC. That there's even a bigger problem and a bigger can of worms that you now need to face, because probably the whole world's watching this. So there were probably people in HMRC that may know off the Shea Bar or don't like you lot, might be looking into you lot right now. That's something that you have to deal with. You get me? But anyway, we understand your LinkedIn's in, and obviously maybe there wasn't a bounce or there wasn't someone like me to come and out the UK industry ring and show what wickedness that you lot control the media and how it is, how you lot how we consume media. Maybe that is the point, that man hasn't really looked into it and it wouldn't have no crazy effects. But now it's got a crazy effect because the impact has been so crazy. There's millions and millions of views on TikTok of you lot's faces. Even one of my videos got 1.5 million just from your face. So this creates a safer space, because Helena and Will, trust me, you are dealing with serious people when you're putting their information up. You don't even know the effects that it does, and you don't know what happens to the people them or the road niggas. When you're putting up people like Digga D, and you saw previously, yeah, Digga D was in jail. You saw previously that men got sentenced to 116 years for planning to assassinate Digga D. Like, you get me? So when you're putting up his stuff and all of that and this and crazy stuff, yeah, you don't even know the effects afterwards, what that is doing. You don't know it. You don't know it. So it's good because now you see all the bad man that know what you look like now. Now you lot need to be mindful because the same threats that we're under could be the exact same thing to you lot. And then you lot will be like, raw, and you lot are actually civilians. So how we have to maneuver with our family, you probably have to maneuver with your family as well. So welcome to our world, Helena and Will. And that's just me keeping it a buck. You get me? But yeah, we understand your LinkedIns and everything's online. We understand, you get me? Now you've come out the woodworks. You get me? This was new. It says new, by the way. This has just been built. This has just been built. And so has your Instagrams. And that's the thing. So has your Instagrams. And that's the thing. And I understand you're trying to make your business now more of a business. You're trying to switch it up and fix it up. No problem. But anyway.
Oh, yo, 170K from an Insta page, though.
You're sending the message, talking about the Shea Bar and the community and not anyone's individual, and you report on storylines and, do you know what I mean? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that you're mindful of the stuff that you post. But I'll be honest with you, this for one it's AI. You get me? Should have just been written out properly, and you actually wrote a whole load of nothing. You wrote a whole load of nothing, and I want to really send this message to you lot because I'm not even gonna keep on trolling you. I'm gonna let you lot live your life because I know, but I knew what was gonna happen with the Shea Bar, and I promise you, this is a history moment in our culture, in UK black culture. This is history moment. Do you know why? There's a history. It's history because you will never ever post crazy stuff ever again about anyone. How about that? I promise you that you will never post because you know why? We know who you are. You see, most people, a lot of people will talk behind the camera or they'll talk behind a voiceover and no one knows who they are. So the energy that they have here is no one knows who they don't know that. We don't know that identity. You get me? But I see now, we know who you are. Like, we know who you are. This is really serious. And the fact that you haven't even apologized, how dare you? Not even just about me. Like, I mentioned multiple artists. Look at Octavian. Look at Steph London. Do you know how much artists like Digga D, Young Philly? Like, look at all these artists and personalities. Like, if you go down and you kind of look at the fuckeries that these people was doing, yeah, you will realize, like, yeah, these lot, like they had some crazy agenda. Like, they were spiteful. And maybe it's like, I don't know who's more evil. Because you lot are actually evil. You get me? You created a mad divide, the narratives that was on there, and it all started with Gets. Now, the problem, this is what people get confused. Everyone wants to write, yeah, about the situation, yeah, and Gets the situation we know is crazy. Gets his collateral damage now. The fact that these industry people tried to cover it up and tried to paint the little narrative that they did, do things fairly. Understand with Posty, that's your brethren, you get me? So,
why is my mic active? I'm not even talking.
Understand. Your brethren, you're going to do whatever you're going to do to damage control. You should know, Posty, that the internet is the internet. You can never get away with anything on the internet. It will always resurface. So you just kind of got called out for, that's just what you got called out, but you had to do what you got to do. No problem. Cool. No problem, Posty. Shea Bar, post impartial content. If someone's got a view, post it. If another person's got a view that don't go with the view that you just posted, post it. It opens up room for debate. I have my own opinion, so I will say what my opinion is and I'll just say it straight. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and keep it like that. You see, when you start doing narratives and you have these little weirdos, Esther or ZZ Mills or Lin May, these weirdos, and they come and start saying these things and drumming it in, usually the consumer just starts to keep on seeing these people and their views on things, you get me, and whatnot. Bro, the fucking girl, yeah, ZZ, went online and started basically saying it's men's fault about that fake grape case about Victoria Everest. Like, how on earth, what are they thinking? Do you know what I mean? How on earth? And you look, what was you even thinking to having a LinkedIn? Now, I'll promise you, the scene is shooken up. Do you know why the scene is shooken up? Because no one's safe out here. Because none of you lot are my brethren. I'm not part of the UK industry. I'm against the UK industry because you lot are gatekeepers. And if you lot keep on gatekeeping, I'm just going to call it out. And guess what? You see power and influence. You can write whoever's influential person in that gets written up in any magazine, bro. No one hasn't been more influential than me in 2025. How about that? How about that? Block me now on your Instagram. You'll see me in 2 minutes if you scroll on TikTok. So don't tell me about influence, bro. You get me? I don't want these awards. I don't want to be invited to nowhere, bro. I just want things playing for the better good of UK culture, period. Like for the better good of growth of our little cousins, our children. You get me? So there's more opportunity because right now we actually have a scene and it's hard. Like everyone's just alone. Anyway, I'm going to play this. Big shout out to Kane.
Recently, Bouncer released a video revealing the owners of Shade Borough. Now Shade Borough have responded and confirmed they're black-owned and about the community. As an audience, we need to question our ethnic ethics because we gave the Shade Borough social media influence. But what is the black-owned organisation doing with that cultural influence? Take Jamaica, the Caribbean, and Hurricane Melissa. They posted the photos of the devastation. They posted American tourists complaining in the middle of the storm. They even posted the UK government aid pledges just so that people would comment, that's not enough money or that's the least they can do. But ask yourself, what's the least?
Check that quickly before we even listen. They even posted, I want you to see this. And this is the exact same thing what they done about Digger D. Exact same thing. Exact same thing what they done with Digger D. Couple hours.
See what Hurricane Melissa's done to Jamaica.
And you know what? When he's giving 10K, do you know what people in the comments said? Only 10K. I read the comments. So Kane hit the nail on the head.
Wait, what?
He hit the nail on the head, literally.
Shade Borough could do. Not one donation drive, not one community initiative, not one community repost, just rage baiting for engagement. All while real black-owned organizations, smaller pages with fewer followers are out here doing the actual work. Look at The Voice newspaper, a real cultural institution. Their influence goes beyond social media. They have drop-off locations across the country, volunteers working tirelessly, shipments already on their way to the Caribbean. That's impact. That's action. They have structural influence capable of real support and real life influence and change. To the audience, follow our cultural institution, The Voice, and in turn, support their relief efforts.
That is crazy, man. That is actually crazy. And guys, go and follow Kane. Bro, he's really, really good. Really, really, really good. Make sure you drop him a follow, man. Especially when it comes to history, and he's paved his own way, and he's doing amazing things. But that's what I'm gonna finish this on, man. I'm gonna finish it on. Obviously, I despise you lot, man. Just over the years, you actually popped down my stuff, my businesses. You popped down. You was part of the +44. It was you lot, the ZZ Mills. That whole podcast space, that whole attack. You lot got me out of it, and now I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Get me? And about to see you lot doing anything mad, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. If you don't do anything mad, I'm gonna talk about it. Do I go to your page to see certain posts? I do go to your page to see certain pages. That lady who you lot let off and that was working there trying to do positive things, I'm definitely gonna work with her. I'm gonna work on a few things. I'm gonna see what we can do in our culture, community. Starting a fresh page from scratch is crazy, to be honest. But if it's for the greater good in terms of like something that we can be doing certain campaigns, community campaigns, then so be it. Do you know what I mean? So be it. I'll attach it to my platform. You get me? But I'm just gonna say to you guys one thing, yeah. Now you're gonna be mindful of every stuff you post, respectfully, bro, because there's a way. There's just like what happened to myself, or what happened to a lot of us, a lot of the street guys as well. You don't know the effects, yeah, that it can have, and people's families can be at risk. And now when you do the exact same thing, you can understand that your family can be at risk as well. And you can think that deep down. And that's the realest thing I'm gonna tell you. So now, seriously, be mindful for the stuff that you post. And I know the Shea Bar is gonna be doing things for the greater good of our culture. Post your shade. Post EastEnders, ache. Post EastEnders, ache. Post, everyone loves a bit of tea, ache. Everyone loves a bit of tea. You're gonna get tea on my page. Everyone loves it, ache. But respectfully, don't be scumbags, bro, because you lot have done a lot of scumbag stuff over the years. Period. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Get me? Make sure you're internet ready. Click the link.
Little cheeky smile at the end. This guy knows what he knows what the effects of what his video is going to do. A little cheeky smile got me. Fair. Okay, so this is the video that even got me in this rabbit hole now. Proof that ZZ Mills is lying. Huh. Let's see.
ZZ Mills.
Let's see. Oh damn. Sorry off to a bad start.
ZZ Mills, you are not internet ready. So please, I've been getting messages and from mutuals and people are telling her to unalive herself and this. Welcome to my world. Welcome. Before I even play your response, because I see that you responded here, welcome to my world. And ZZ, like I said, I've said from the start, you're posting receipts. I got receipts as well. I'm going to post some receipts, but you're posting receipts like I always said.
Let's see the
I
receipts,
got love for
then.
ZZ Mills, you know. Like when this thing was happening, boom, 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 in my head, I was like, nah, it's not ZZ's, the rest of them, +44, and these lot approved it, and boom, 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 boom. And man's family's like, nah. ZZ was in thing. I said, nah, ZZ was answering questions like, she weren't really on little man's side, but in my head, I was like, boom, she was part of that ring that destroyed me, innit? You get me? And a lot of people might not know that story, but that story popped me down, and I keep on will say it openly, I will never shy away. There was that stage, bro, that was so dark here. That was one of the stages, and that is why maybe I've come back and I'm just like, yo, I've got energy for everyone. You get me? I'm actually, do you know what? What's triggered this?
This is mad. These videos are mad.
Now, Gets is a collateral damage because the situation with Gets is the situation with Gets, but because of these people who kept on trying to come out to paint a fake narrative, Gets' story has been used as now man needs to stop all these fake narratives. Man needs to push out. Man needs to understand, bro, that someone famous and popular is equal. If someone passed away and someone's left someone to die, bro, you have to take accountability. It doesn't matter. It's your friend, whatnot. So don't come online and make a video and start doing crazy stuff. And then we saw what the Shea Bar done. But with ZZ, get me? And ZZ and the Shea Bar, you lot's done it again. So now, I want to play this and let's get into this. You get me? So this is what ZZ said.
Okay.
Look.
All right. So what did she say?
I done a video and I'm just saying, look.
What did she say?
ZZ needs to stop sniffing coke. Obviously, it's very triggering. It's triggering. It's triggering. I don't lie. I don't need to lie. You get me? But
facts,
her response is this. I done a video yesterday. This was her response.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him. That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not friends. What is actually going on here? The more he speaks, the more I'm like, so wait, you're upset with me because I apparently, these times, this is why people.
Ache, you see me, yeah? You always have to be internet ready. I'm like a badders. Just call me a badders, bro, because not like stuff for Allah, not like a bad, but I'm like a badders. Like, I got
receipts. Wait, what are you talking about, bro? Wait, what are you talking about?
Receipts upon receipts. You know, like, let's listen to this again, because in my head, I'm like, hey, what packet you on? You know, like, what packet are you on? And listen, look, I'm making this video, not even to try to pop you down. Like, there's an element that, like, I had to address this. Let's listen to this now. Let's just listen to it again. Listen to what she just said.
These are badders.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him.
That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with
Someone said, okay, Stephanie. You see, the most interesting part of a video for me is never the video, it's the actual comments. Okay, Stephanie. That's crazy.
because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. How can I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not friends. What is actually going on here? The more he speaks, the more I'm.
Do you know why I laugh? Because Zizi, you are not internet ready. I was looking for something before I even played this. I wanted to see, oh yeah, it's there. It's so sick, it's there, it's there, it's there. And obviously, look, it's so sick. I gotta play this again. Let me flip the screen. Let me just play this bit again. Because, listen, guys.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him. That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. How can I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up.
You tried to do my hand sound. It's like, how can I have this guy's number? He wants me to check up on him. And it's easy. Bro, you know you're talking to the final boss, the algorithm boss. Ache. If I was Lin May, I'll be like, I'll be taking a cab. I'll be, no, sir. You know how Lin May will talk so posh. Like, yes, the road man, you look despise me. Hey, it's easy. You are not internet ready. I'm going to play this one more time because you have a cheek, you get me? You have a cheek, man. You have a cheek. And the only reason why I done that video yesterday, I didn't really want to just, the file, like, I didn't want to say you got 24 hours because, for one, you're a black woman, you're doing well. I actually got respect. I did have respect for you. I did have a lot of love for you. But you just don't leave man alone. You're always in man's comments. You're always painting some mad narratives. The Shea Brothers are always posting it. Your mad narrative, bro. And it's like, it's confusing the people. That's what it is. It's confusing the people. Get me? This Victoria Everest girl, yeah? She has been caught on 4K, bro. Putting someone in prison for fake grape allegations. Filmed, plastered 4K, and you've come online and said it's the man's fault. Are you okay? What is that message you're giving to people and real victims, bro? How dare you? And then the Shea Brother has come online and just done the damage control. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Shame on you, look. And this is why I've had enough of your mouth. And you have created so much divide, yeah? But why is so much men messaging my phone? Like, please out her. I hate that woman. But why? Do you think any women, a community of women are messaging you, Zizi, and saying they hate me? They might not agree with my opinions, but do you think that? Do you think a community of women, do you think I've ever had any energy or spoke out for any woman? How much respect that I have? But the way why is men messaging man with your views? It's the narratives. You create divide. It's your voice needs to be stopped sometimes. You get me? And anyway, look, let's get into this. One more time.
This guy.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on
not
him.
it, man.
That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. How can I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not friends. What is actually going on here? The more he speaks, the more I'm like, so wait, you're upset with me because I apparently these times.
This is so funny. And do you know what? She says, we're not friends. I don't have my number. I don't have your number. Well, okay. Let me show you guys something. I want to show you guys something, okay? Just so you can see. So you can see. Let me show you. You know what? I've got to show some receipts.
You want to see some receipts. We love to see.
This is ZZ Mills' WhatsApp, guys. This is a WhatsApp. I don't know. This is a WhatsApp. I don't know why my finger looks so dry here, but it's not dry, respectfully. But this is a WhatsApp. Yeah? Now, let's get into this. So, the 30th of July, 2020. This is ZZ Mills sending me a message inviting me to her birthday. Remember, hold on.
We're not friends.
Let's just pull up what she just said. Before I play this, I just want to pull up, forget me, because you know you got receipts, okay, and one thing with me, yeah, I have all my mobile phones. Since I come out of prison, I've got about 7 old iPhones. I've got the SIM cards, I've got the iPhones, I've got receipts. I don't delete things. If I want to change my number, I'll buy a new iPhone and I'll get a new SIM card, and then I'll leave that iPhone in my drawer, and I just got bare phones. So if I need to bring that one up or that one, that's just what I do. I don't want, that's just what I do. So anyway, let's just listen to what she said before I play the voice note, just so you know.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him. That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number.
Oh, that is so heartless.
I don't even
so
have
crazy.
this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not friends.
Look at her face, man. Look. Such a jarring face. It's easy. Come on, man. Yeah, listen, I don't know what packet you're on, mate, but I don't know what packet she's on. Get me? We're not friends. Look, telling herself that. She was definitely not.
Internet
Heads
ready.
rattled. Head bags all over the place. You don't even know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? You're always better off not talking online, bro. You get me? Don't talk. Anyway, let's get into this. She's invited me to her birthday. Look, at the time, this is what I said. Just to, you know, this is what I said. It's coming.
Yo, love for the invite, man. Thank you so much. I'm flying to Dubai today, so I'm not going to be able to make it. I've got a Wicked and Bad event on the 31st, but if you're going to the gala, on the 1st, I'll see you. There.
That's what I'm
God
thinking
bless
as
you.
well.
Now, I want you to understand, if she ever says, this is one of my phones, this is it. Look, I'm not going to bait up her number, but she joined WhatsApp the 11th of April 2019, and the ending of your numbers easy is 9. You get me? And this is the picture of you in your WhatsApps. So you see when you're saying that I am not your friend and you don't have my number, why on earth am I getting invited to your birthday? Why are you inviting me to your birthday? Why? Furthermore, I just wanted to make sure you lot just knew.
Yo, bro.
ZZ Mills.
I can't lie. I'm doing the same thing Terrell's doing. I'm taking notes. I'm taking so many notes. Oh my God. Bro. Her shield's cracked. She's on like 50 HP right now.
Was born on the 30th of July, 1989. Yeah? The 30th in July. Just to get up the receipts again, so I'm petty.
So basically, ZZ Mill responded to his last video about her, and obviously she said that they're not friends and she doesn't have his number. But then he literally just pulled out her WhatsApp picture. So I used to have someone's WhatsApp picture. You have to have their number. You can't just search it up. You have to have their number. And then messages of her personally inviting him to her birthday. But there's comment on social media saying, "Yo, we're not friends. I don't have your number." This is dark. This is so dark.
I mean, you can call me a badders, yeah, because you can call me a badders, yeah. I allow you lot to call me a badders because, yeah, don't ever in your life say something like that. It's my birthday next week. I'm having a little party to celebrate. A little party.
Wow.
I am not her friend. We're not brethren. Why am I invited to a little party? Why? You get me? Would love for you to be there. Details, the 30th of July, my actual birthday. I'm gone.
I can't be asked.
I'm gone.
Bro, I can't be asked.
You got to be
internet ready.
Please, easy, please. Please, you get me? Please, don't do things out of impulse. Like, don't just. You should have just kept quiet. Keep quiet. Get me? Don't wait. I don't know what packet you're on. You're not remembering this, yeah? But anyway, look. My actual birthday, Soho House. You know, Soho House is private members. You get me? So even there, Soho House is a private members. You can't. Not everyone can just go there. Get me? Not everyone can go there. So just understand. And then
you gotta be internet ready.
Dress code. Boom, boom, boom. On her birthday. Looking forward to seeing you later. If you've told me you're coming, your name is on the list. Unfortunately, no +1s unless you've told me. beforehand. See you soon. Zizi, I am nonchalant. I am definitely internet ready. I'm nonchalant. You
Nonchalant.
can't chat to me. Yeah. Don't. Furthermore, look. I'm gonna tell you. Look, Zizi. Look at that, man. So look, your breath. It don't look like it smells. You get me? It's all right. It don't look like it smells. You look. I heard. Look.
I'm actually creasing. This guy is nonchalant.
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him.
Nonchalant.
That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not friends.
All right, cool. We've got that over the line now. Let's listen to the rest of our video. You get me? But I just had to, you know, when you have to just,
What?
We're not friends, but I'm getting invited for a small gathering to your birthday. I thought I was genuinely your friend, and I'm letting you know at that time, all jokes aside, I'm not even joking, I felt mad low. Like I was at my lowest point, and you lot caused that. So it's like, if you've invited me to your birthday, you've done that, do you know what I'm trying to say? So why did you invite me to your birthday? And yeah, you should have checked up on me. You should have. Because when I was going through that, respectfully, you should have checked up on me. And when I cleared my name and I addressed certain things, you didn't even put anything on your story and being like, do you know what? Boom,
Fairs.
go watch this. I've watched this.
Fairs.
And I know you saw it. You just left man out to dead. So on the top of that, on that, and the fake narratives that you push out, because I've seen you, we followed each other. You unfollowed me, what? Because you're in your feelings about.
And because of that, he's nonchalant. Come on, guys.
Your friend gets. I understand that, but it's like, just keep quiet. Because you're saying that man's a bully, then you're saying that I'm preying on people's downfall. I don't do that. I just give you my opinion on something, period. And the reason why you lots now, it's all started with Gets in the car crash, and now it's happened to, we've got to this. And it's like, I don't mind. I'll do video, but I respect you. You're a black woman. You're a woman. You're a woman. So I'm not trying to pop you down like that, but I had to put pressure on you. So you stop coming online, stop spreading mad hate towards black men and men. Because black men, we love our black women. So I don't want to hear that crazy narrative ever again. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. And the Shea Brother has created that crazy divide because you put mad stuff on there and then everyone starts attacking each other out of defense. And people don't see that. They don't see that. They don't look at that. But anyway, let's play the rest of the stuff that you said. You get me?
What is actually going on here? The more he speaks, the more I'm like, so wait, you're upset with me because I apparently, these times, this is why people just be talking, they don't actually do research, because I literally was on Whitney's podcast 2 weeks ago talking about how they were talking about men and podcasts, and I was saying, no, do you know what? I like bouncing stuff. I don't agree with everything, but I like it before all of this. And even before all of this, yeah, it's okay to have difference of opinion, but that's also how I know who's intellectual, because it's like, we can have difference of opinion, but I always know when you're not smart, when you have to.
So why did you unfollow me? There's even last week before you unfollowed me, I messaged you like ZZ, like ha ha ha, you know what, sis, boom 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 boom. So you're talking about difference of opinion, but you're so rattled by a man's content. You're always commenting on the man's content, bro. Like man has to go through the battles. You respectfully don't have to mentor these flipping drill artists and the scatty ones behind the scenes and I have to mentor them. This person don't get on with this person, that won't get that on that person, but they need a way out. Who do they hit up? They hit up me. They hit up me. And they do mad scatty stuff. You don't go through the street stuff. Yeah, I have to go through the street stuff. And so when I'm giving people their flowers, like Quengface, and saying, yo, my man took the rap, so his friends could get a lesser sentence, and this is what happened. He went to prison, now he's going into prison doing talks. You're not in support. How dare you? But then you're flipping, at the start, you was an advocate for, drill music should be banned, it's so dangerous, boom, 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 because you wasn't in the industry. But now that you're in the industry, you don't have a freedom of speech. You want to talk about flipping Meek Mill's licking bum. Are you okay? Meek Mills, that's a thing to talk about. Meek Mill's licking bum. Arse, are you okay? Like eating us. Like, are you okay? Do you think you have any chat for me? And you talk about, oh, this guy's mad. You have no chat for me. Right? Man, don't come online talk about licking the clip. Yeah, you can have that grown conversation if the question is answered. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, Achi. When he was in jail, Achi, did Achi go down Boca, Achi? Yeah, oh, Achi, there was a no thing. That was Achi. If you was a Boca, Achi, it was no. Then you come out and then be a bowcat. You know what I'm trying to say? You can talk, like, you might say that once, but then you start thinking, ooh, my family might see that, you know, like, nah. Once, but you are just there, like, you've gone from, get me, drill is so dangerous when this year's been the craziest year because people are getting literally 38, 39 years for their lyrics in drill, and I don't hear your mouth because you're inside that agenda, that industry ring, you get me? You can't say nothing now. I got freedom of speech. I own my own IP, respectfully. Anyway.
Bring up fake shit and go personal. I tell you what we're not gonna do though, is we're not gonna come online and think you can threaten me. Like a bully, like a real life bully. That's what.
Okay, that is the narrative you want to say now. Like a bully. Like a real life bully. Zizi. I'm sorry, man. And I make it. Yeah, respectfully. And I make it. I don't know what packet you're on, but you're on packet, love. Yeah, love. Yeah. So don't try and push that narrative about bullying, love. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not happening. Yeah.
He is. But I've been doing this for 10 years. You and your brethren, you've tried before to, like, you know, X me out and...
Oh, she tried to collateral damage man's brethren. Who? Let's address the elephant in the room. Who's my brethren? Name some names. I don't know. But I don't know. You're talking about industry people. I'm not. You and your brethren tried to X me out. Okay.
Whatever, I think you can bully me. I can't be bullied. Do you understand what I'm saying? I actually can't be bullied. So, yeah. I'm currently in Dublin. About to go to the show. Because, yeah, that's real life. So, yeah, everyone have a good day. I don't know what motherfuckers thought they could threaten me.
Hey, Zizi, you're actually so funny, you know. You're funny still. You are funny.
Came online and threatened me, you know. You don't want me to drop your files. Drop it.
Oh!
Drop it.
Oh, look. Oh, look, apparently, look. Big up every time. So proud of you. Appreciate you. Zizi, why are you doing that? You're showing receipts. Like, why would you do that to yourself? You get me? You're showing receipts. Why didn't you show the WhatsApp? You forgot about that. I got receipts. You're showing receipts. I've always said I've got love for you, Zizi. But yeah, this is what you done and boom, 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 boom. And in my head, I was always like, nah, man, it's not Zizi, it's the rest of them. But yeah, man. I'm gonna finish it off like this, man. Zizi, look. I'm not gonna rub you out because for one, generally, it don't really sit right with me having mad energy for a gal. And you're actually doing well for yourself. And I do understand you come out and said, oh, you're working for a lot of brands, you get me? And you don't want to be talking about certain things. I understand that. I don't work for no brands. I don't work for no one. I don't get a monthly, I pay myself a monthly salary. You get me? I own my own IP. You get me? I own my own infrastructure.
Love
you get
that.
Me? I say what I want. And guess what? No problem. Get me? So I know the brands that you're working with, you're scared of losing your brand deals. This is why a lot of you lot, you're like, but you wasn't scared when you're talking about Victoria Aberers. You wasn't scared when you talk about Gets, was you? But now, when it comes to sniffing coke, you're scared. But anyway, I ain't gonna rub you out, but I do promise you on everything, I do have your file. I have your file. You get me? And your file, you'll be so devastated. Yeah, you'll be so devastated. The person actually who's rubbed you out. Because you know, online, you paint that picture like you are a saint. Do you know what I mean? And it's just mad. But look, this is my last video. I'm just going to leave you to it. I'm going to leave you alone. But I want to beg you, stop. Well, I'm sure that the Shea Borough is not going to, like,
Wait, have the Shea
use
Bros
you to
post been
paint these
positive or
narratives
recent?
anymore. I'm sure that Shea Bar is going to be very mindful, and if they do use you, they're going to be very fair. You get me? And your stuff, it is what it is. But you know how much men has actually messaged me, and that's actually something that you need to kind of look at, like separately. Like, why does men hate me? You get me? Over the years, why does men hate me? Why? And it's not meant to be like that. And everything starts. Look, Zizi, you talk what you're talking on socials, on your Insta, on your story. It don't have the much effects, but then you have that platform. Shea Borough now puts it out, and it creates a mad division in our community and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. And I'm getting people messaging me like, "Oh, you need to stop attacking Zizi." Like, I'm the bad girl, but hold on, bad guy. What about my mental health? What about when I was telling people, when people were telling me to unalive myself, when Zizi was a part of assassinating my thingy? But yeah, bouncer, no problem. So I'm going to be the bigger person. I am not going to do all of that. But please don't push me to the edge. Don't do that, because it's like, you push me to the edge and it gets done, and it's like, yeah, it's tea, but it's not tea, because it's like, yeah, it's mad. Like, bouncer, you're just a savage. But anyway, I don't want you're not in support with me. You're the industry ring, man. You're one of them industry rings. And all of you lot need to be mindful of how you conduct yourself, from the record labels to everything. Like, you get me? There needs to be some fairness to it. You get me? And I'm not saying everyone in the record labels are just the ones that they gatekeep. You lot be mindful what you're doing here, man. Trust me, man. Be very, very mindful. But anyways, easy. Let me finish it off like this. Because you're funny. You finish it off like
Preview?
A man is angry with me because I didn't check up on him. That's what he said in his video. He said he's angry with me because when he was going through something, I never checked up on him. Brendan, you're not my friend. I don't even have your number. I don't even have this guy's number, but he wants me to check up. We're not.
You know when you laugh, they always do it to themselves. The trickies, the this ones. They just rub themselves out. I think it's old age. It's old age or something. They're on something, you get me? Because they have amnesia, you get me? But you see me, I'm nonchalant. Understand that. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Also, please click the link in description.
No, it's just promo. But you know what? Fair enough. This was very long and insightful. Bro, because on my phone, I've just been seeing Bouncer, Shadeborough, ZZ Mills, Bouncer, Shadeborough, ZZ Mills. And I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, let me find out. And this is the shit that I see. Apparently, all of Shadeborough's posts have been positive now, which is dark. That part is so dark. Because why is it I might have to draw you out for you to start being good in your own thing. Like, this is actually mad. Wow. Fair play. Fair play to Bouncer and him being nonchalant. That definitely helps the capacity. That is crazy. Yeah, safe. Oh, never mind. But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to do. Trying to find out about all of this. But you lot have a good night.